Well, hello there, everybody, my dear friends. Welcome to Ladies and Gentledice, episode 5. We're so excited to see you. Say hello, adventurers.
Hello!
Hello!
Again, thank you for joining us. Rox, I believe you got some stuff to say?
Hey, everybody. You're watching Ladies and Gentledice. You know that already.
No way.
Keep up with our shenanigans on social media. If you would like to join us, we would love to have you. We're on Twitter at Gentledice, at Ladies and Gentledice, everywhere else. We're also working on a Discord, so check back on our social media for an announcement on that shortly. We put all of our episodes up on YouTube, so this is episode 5, and you can catch up on the previous 4 on YouTube at Ladies and Gentledice. And for all of our links, you can just check out our link tree, linktree.ee/Ladies and Gentledice.
Perfect. Additionally, once again, we will be posting all of our episodes on YouTube the Monday after we air. At 8 a.m. PST, something like that. I don't know, sometime in the morning. We try to be consistent. Anyway, let's get started. Last time on Ladies and Gentledice, we had a lovely family dinner where nothing happened at all. Except that's a lie. I ruined it, and I loved every second of blowing it up. And that's what happened. Yeah, we had a nice family dinner where everybody was talking about how, they really miss being able to hang out with their friends, and then I blew it up, and it was great. And that ended up in a chase, and they caught the villain Geral, who had an odd flute that made dead things come out of the ground. And then at the end of the episode, our characters had a conversation, and when they came out, all the guards were knocked out, and Juno Gwent was hogtied on the ground, and they ran out of the room to find near the exit a strange scrawny man with a thing in his forehead, with a golden QB-looking thing, diamond QB-looking thing in his forehead, and Tam slung over his shoulder. And that is where we will start. We will start in rounds. We have already rolled initiative here, and unfortunately, for my players, they're not good at rolling. So I have right here the initiative order because I don't want to fucking track it online anymore because it takes up too much shit. Anyway, so first up,
show us the initiative order.
No, what? No.
I know, I thought that was going to be a demonstration, and I was
Oh, absolutely fucking not. No, this is just going to be a very fun and unpleasant surprise for you guys.
Excellent.
So,
bring it on.
So to set the scene, we are not going to have a map today because also I don't want to fucking deal with that. To set the stage, you guys are in a back room of the kind of dungeony area of Castle Gondor. Behind this monk is a doorway, and the room is probably 40 by 40 feet. There's a desk in the corner, and there are chairs here and there. It looks like almost like a waiting room. Where there's like a little place for there's a little place for like a receptionist and stuff. So it looks like this might be like an administrative room of some sort. That leads out. And first up is the mysterious monk. And So the first thing he does is he will grab the unconscious looking Tam and put a kunai to his throat. And we'll look at you guys and say, another step forward, and I will cut his throat. And he is going to prepare an attack for if you guys hostilely move toward him. He will, or he at least appears that he will coup de grace Tam if someone moves towards him in a hostile manner. He will, and he will go on. Be you friend or foe of Mr. B? Even though we're in rounds, I'm going to let you guys talk. It's fine.
Okay.
Yes, like that's fine. It's important. It's important that we're in rounds because some people wanted to attack immediately. So, but feel free to have a conversation.
I will let down my attack stance and put my hands up slowly. We just want the kid back.
And please answer my question. Be you friend or foe of Mr. B?
Neither.
We need to know more about him.
We just need to know more, or want to know more.
Be you agents of the false gods?
No. Do any of us know what that means? Do I know what that means?
No.
Okay. No.
Does Keithan recognize the golden diamond? I know it gave him
so
her a little weird feeling.
Yes. Give me a history check or a history or religion check, whichever you'd like.
13 for religion.
13 for religion. Okay, that's just fine. So you recognize, not only do you recognize it as a godly item for Raza, and you can have that for free because you have a visceral reaction to it. But with your religion check, you can tell that this is the legend of this item. It is the cube of furious might, and what you know about it is that those that have possessed this have a history of being very powerful warriors, or rather, it can turn someone who does not have a lot of strength into something unstoppable. The man before you takes a step back towards the exit, and
please, we just want the child.
He will say, will you allow me to leave if I hand over this child?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Did Mr. B give you that? And Keithan just gestures to the forehead.
He nods. Yes. He's given me great power and great knowledge. that I suggest all of you heed. He lowers the kunai. The false gods be not your friend. And with that, he will use his action to take out, or actually, yes, and with that, he will use his action. And a darkness will fall over the room, blocking your vision.
Even though some of us have dark vision, I just want to double check.
Yes, he
magical darkness.
Yeah, it's magical darkness, so you cannot see through it unless you are a warlock with double sight.
Are we still? Should we go in initiative order?
Oh, yes. Yes, you may go in initiative order. So up next is Zeneral.
I know I can't see. Can I hear movement?
Give me a perception check.
Ooh, not bad. A 22.
A 22? Okay.
Yes.
Give me one moment. This actually, I was expecting a fight, but this is fine too.
I mean, it could always be a fight.
Yeah.
We haven't ruled it out.
We have
not ruled it out yet. That's why I'm listening.
You can hear movement going towards the door.
Okay. I would like to stealthily walk that direction to see if Tam is on the floor.
You can stealthily walk in that. Okay, so give me a stealth check.
Yep. Oh! Yeah! Nat 20!
Oh,
fuck! 26!
Okay.
Yo!
Okay, well, what I will say is you already did a perception check. You are undetected in this thing of darkness. And but you heard footsteps going out. If you're groping around, you can't hear anything. As you're groping around, you cannot see or feel any boys on the ground.
Tam's not there?
Well, not that you can feel, but also the darkness is 20 by 20 feet.
Okay, well, like I said, I just wanted to walk in that direction, like sneakily walk that direction, because you told us not to move. I'm still moving. That's why I went to stealth. But I wanted to walk in that direction, and if Tam wasn't on the ground, I was going to go after him.
Okay. So, actually...
Guess I'm just having a hard time visualizing it in my head.
Yeah. Give me 1 second.
No, you're good.
Jesus fucking Christ. Okay, next up we got Keithan.
I was going to try to taste the air to see if I can tell where little Tam is.
Okay.
I imagine it's been a little bit since we bathed, so maybe there's a slight little flavor.
So give me a perception check.
Hashtag just lizard things.
Just lizard things.
Not good.
Not good? Oh, fuck.
5.
Oh,
You taste the air, and actually, you can't detect anything. You can't detect a Tam smell. You can't detect anything else smell. The air smells or it tastes like magic. Because there is a fucking darkness smell right in front of you. Would you like to do anything else?
I'm gonna move into the darkness and I guess just swish my tail along the ground to try to cover a swooping motion. See if I hit anything.
You hit somebody, but it is Zenral. You hear Zenral in the darkness go, "Ow!"
I wouldn't have said anything.
Okay, you hear.
I'm being sneaky. Fuck that.
Okay.
I recognize that thick ankle calf muscle.
Yeah. Okay.
Although not as beefy as Gnarl.
Not as beefy as Gnarl. Gnarl, what would you like to do?
I'm absolutely useless in this, so I'm just gonna hold. I'm gonna stand where I'm standing and just hold my action, and if anything, there's no way to get out of darkness, right? When you're not a magic user.
I mean, you can run through it. Like, you know where the door is. You might want to, like, there's a small chance you might run into the wall, but you get the sense that this is more an opportunity for them to hide and sneak out. Like a distraction tactic rather than, like, anything else.
Yeah. I'm going to just hope that I'm not wrong and that he'll let Tam go as they promised. So
okay.
I will hold my action. And I will figure it out. I'll do something.
Okay. Fionn?
Oh boy. Yeah. How tall is the ceiling in here?
It's probably like 40 feet up. This is a 40 by 40 cube of a room.
Okay. Oh boy. Do we, just to confirm this with my wild shape, do we keep it to animals that I have seen in the past? Is that correct?
And they have to be, the animals' stats, they have to be less than a CR half, I think.
Yeah, I think I'm at a quarter still.
Yeah, quarter.
Yeah.
You cannot have a flyer swim speed.
Yes, got that. I promised Tam I wouldn't be tigers anymore, but dang, tigers are useful. Would I have seen a mountain lion?
You could probably
I would have seen in my life.
Yeah, you've probably also seen a wolf if you want to do a wolf. They have a pretty good sense of smell.
Yeah, that's excellent. Let's go with that. Just gonna pull that up. I'm gonna turn into a large wolf.
Okay.
Wild shape.
Okay.
And what I want to do is leap over as high as I can toward the doorway so that hopefully I miss crashing into my compatriots on the floor.
Okay.
On the ground, rather.
Give me an acrobatics check as a wolf.
Okay. Let me pull that up.
That's a dex check on the wolf, not Fionn.
Okay. Yeah, for sure. Pulling that up.
But also, don't wolves have, like, I don't know, you have a good sense of smell as a wolf, right?
Mm-hmm.
Nah, I'll let you do the jump. That's cool. That shit's cool.
I was trying to think of, okay, not weasel. I don't want to be a weasel. That would be much less useful right now. Okay. Here we go. Oh, they're pretty dexy. All right. Come on, woof. Not great. Let's see. That's an 8 dex.
You back up a little bit, and then you dive straight into the darkness. You don't hit anybody.
Okay.
But
I'm heading toward the door as far as I can go.
Give me a perception check.
Which is 40 feet.
Okay.
Okay. Can I rely on hearing and smell for this, or smell?
Both.
Excellent. Okay, it's going to be one of those rolling days, is it? 11.
Okay.
Advantage.
11.
That's
fine. That's fine. I would say because you have a very keen sense of smell as a wolf. You can't smell Tam. You smell what you can identify as this monk because he has a very distinctive. His scent is similar to gnarls, but definitely has a spicier coating, I guess. And you smell the smell of explosive powder, but you do not smell any sweet, like, foresty Tam smells.
How
leading out.
Am I close? What's that?
Leading out of the
Okay. Not in the room anymore. The smell has left the room.
Smells left the room.
Okay. I think that's probably as far as I can go. I had a 40-foot speed, but I want to go in the direction, as far in the direction of the smell as I can.
You are at the door.
Okay. That's my turn.
Okay. So, I think at this point, since we aren't actively going on, like, a chase right now.
Oh, we're not?
Well, or, I mean, since, I would say, for now, I'll let you guys keep your rolls, but, for now we're gonna drop out of rounds to let you guys, because they've started sneaking around, you guys don't know where they are. And...
I'm booking it after the smell.
Okay. Yeah, and you can do that. And does everybody follow?
I mean, would we see it, though?
You just probably hear me.
Yeah.
Keithan would follow the sound.
Yeah, you guys can hear a wolfy noise running. And from behind you, you can hear the hustle and bustle of guards starting to get up and starting to and you can hear the growing yelling noises. You can hear noises of Juno Gwent, unmistakable yelling noises of Juno Gwent getting untied and ungagged.
Right, I regagged her.
Everybody except for Fionn, give me another perception check. I cannot hear you, Teebs.
16. Sorry about that.
Okay.
15.
15? Okay. Keithan, what'd you get?
Oh, I thought it was just for...
Except for Fionn.
You said perception?
Mm-hmm.
16.
16? Okay. So, Fionn has gone after the scent of this monk. Keithan and Gnarl. It's a very low voice, but you hear unmistakably, "Hey, there's a kid in here!" From behind you, in the rooms behind you.
I will immediately head that way.
Okay. So, I'll let that sit for a second, and we're gonna join Fionn. So you are chasing, you cannot see them, but you can catch their scent. You run through a couple of alleys, but it seems like they have managed to, they're a monk. They're fast. They have the ability to go very fast.
Faster than my 40-foot. Damn.
Yeah. However, you do come to a sudden halt at a manhole in one of the alleys. The scent ends there.
I'll dive in. If that's where the scent leads, that's where I'm going.
Okay. Well, you don't have hands to lift the manhole.
Oh, it's closed.
Yeah, it's closed.
And did I hear that? Did I hear it opening and shutting? How far ahead of me were they?
So a monk can go 40 foot. And a monk can essentially go 120 feet around. Because of Step of the Wind.
Oh, they can use... Mm-hmm.
So, so you would have heard the manhole opening and closing distantly.
Right. Okay, I'll stop. Okay. Can I take a look around? What else is around the manhole? What's in the area? Where am I?
Okay, so, where you were, so you started in the center of town, Castle Gandurren, and, you have gone towards, you basically made a kind of, you are near to where House Aveline is. The guild house for House Aveline, which is near, where, the flowing door clothing store. The flowing floor. And the lavender tea house. Or the violet parlor. Lavender parlor.
Mm-hmm.
Where you got the tea.
Where I got the tea. Okay, we're longing.
And you're relatively close to where the gate is. The gate to the city that is currently closed.
Okay. Can I just do a circle of the alley and see if I can pick up the scent anywhere else, or if there was anybody else here recently? Anything else around the manhole?
Give me a perception
Anything
check.
else I might be able to figure out with my snoot? Okay. Oh, come the fuck on. Really? Alright. 6.
A 6. So
advantage. Oh my god.
You can't you smell the scent stopping at this manhole, but nothing else.
Okay.
And so we will go to the rest of our intrepid adventurers that are in Castle Gandurren. You guys rush over to where you heard the noise of the guy's like, "There's a kid in here," and you guys find yourself at a broom closet where you see an unconscious but stable Tam with a black eye.
I'm gonna be fucking mad. But I'm gonna lift him up very gingerly and tenderly, make sure, just kind of look him over. I don't know anything about medicine, but I'm just looking him over, making sure that he's okay.
Yeah, he's okay. He's not even bleeding.
Okay.
But if you want to do a medicine check, you may.
Sure.
Or if anybody that sees him can do a medicine check. Yeah.
17.
I cannot hear you, Keith, and you're muted.
8.
8? Okay. So the 17, you can tell that Tam is unconscious but stable. He hasn't been seriously hurt. It looks like he just had a nasty conk on the head. And and yeah, he's basically at 0 hit points right now, so he's not stirring or anything. He's gonna need healing to get back up.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will as loudly as I can, noticing, I'm assuming Fionn didn't come, so I'm gonna put 2 and 2 together, so knowing that she is transformed before, and as loud as I can, I will yell Theon's name.
Give me another perception check, Theon.
Okay. I just realized that I should have been adding an extra 2 to each of these rolls, but
Buddy!
wouldn't have made that much difference, I think. Okay, that's a little better, at least 17.
You can hear the call of Gnarl out to you.
Okay, I'll go back. I'll start running back.
Okay. And yeah, you from there you see in the arms of Gnarl. You guys wait for probably like a minute, and in the arms of Gnarl you see a Tam, an unconscious Tam.
Unconscious?
Unconscious.
Do you think you can hold him, Theon?
I like him. I will drop wild shape.
Okay. So, yep, you see Theon change back to their natural form.
We got away down a manhole. I'm casting.
That's fine. We said we'd let him go if he gave us back Tam.
Right. Can I do a quick medicine check? Is he...
Go for it.
Like, is he wounded unconscious? Is he...
if you ask, Gnarl can give you that information.
Oh,
and tell you that Tam is stable but unconscious. So basically, he's at 0 hit points but has passed all of his death saves.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
I would have said that. Sorry.
Okay. Sorry, I missed that and was thinking about wolf stuff. Okay, I will cast Cure Wounds at 2nd level.
Okay.
On him.
You do that. Can you give me a roll? Tell me how much him get.
Him get some points. Where's he gonna have 1d8 for each point? 11 points of healing.
Okay. Tam's eyes flutter open, and he looks around very confused. What happened, you guys? I was outside and my head hurts now.
Tam, you're alright. You're alright.
Okay.
Are you just waiting for us outside?
Uh-huh. Yeah, the guards said it's not a place for a kid. And then, so I was waiting outside, and then I didn't hear anything. I just kind of looked over, and both the guards were on the ground, and then...
Well, somebody snatched you up, but we got you back.
Oh, that's good. I'm glad.
I'll just pet his
Did you hear anything from the individual? Say anything? Did you see them?
I saw I think I saw dark clothes, but that's about it.
Okay, so you never heard them speak, or it was just the one person?
It was just the one person.
Okay.
I think, at least I think. I don't know.
Right, it's about as much as we know.
I'm gonna.
One thing.
Push him.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Merle.
I'm gonna push him up so that he's sitting up a little bit, but I'm gonna kind of keep him stable so that hold him on his back so that he has the support behind him.
Okay, that's good. And you have, Z, you have the highest intelligence of the group, so it kind of strikes you as odd, because you don't understand how Tam would have gotten here. Because the darkness spell was cast in the doorway, and the hall that Tam was found in, the broom closet that Tam was found in, was behind you guys. So you don't understand. Like, even though this person is obviously great at sneaking, there weren't a lot of outside of the darkness spell. There wasn't anywhere to hide. How would this guy have snuck past you to put Tam in a broom closet of all places?
You found him here in this closet. I didn't smell him.
The guards did. They called out that there was a kid, so I just ran over here.
The man, I could smell the man's scent, and I followed it, but he didn't have Tam's scent on him. It might have been an illusion.
I was just about to say that.
You guys hear footsteps. And you see Juno Gwent, who has 2 ice packs, one on the one she has on her head and the other she hands to Tam, who immediately puts it on his black eye.
Do you need healing, Juno?
No, I'm fucking fine. Did they get away?
They did, down the manhole.
Shit.
A couple of alleys back.
Well, at least they're not going to be able to get out of the city. The city is locked down right now. Nobody
sewers?
can. And unless somebody give me a fucking sewer map, and then you see a guard just go shit and run off. As far as I know.
I can track him with my nose. I needed to come back here and find Tam. But if we need to pursue him, I can help you with that.
We do need to pursue him, because fucking the guy, the other one, they're missing too.
Tam, do you think you can stand? You think you'll be able to come with us?
Tam slowly stands up and wobbles before, like, kind of falling back on his butt.
I don't think it's a good idea that Tam comes.
Juno sighs and, like, rubs her temples with her free hand. The kid can stay here for now. We have we won't lock him in the fucking cells, of course. But, you know, there are cots in the cells. He can lay down and recover. For now.
Will he
we'll
be
back
under
for him.
heavy watch?
Of course. Okay, that guy managed. I don't think they're coming back. But
They came for Gerald.
Probably, yeah. No, I don't fucking know what that thing's name was.
His name is Gerald.
But
and
Juno,
once that's done, they don't need him again, or they won't need to come back here again.
Person.
Yeah, the person.
What do you know about this Assassin's Guild?
I know basically what everybody else knows. I know that they make people disappear. I know that if the Assassin's Guild so chooses, if this person is somehow allowed out, somehow figures out a way out of the city and goes to their fucking buddies, then we're all in a lot of danger. And that now I have to...
Can I do it?
Huh?
I was gonna ask if I could do an insight check.
Yeah, go for it.
I want to know if she's, like, hiding information.
Go for it.
Let's hope my roll's not shitty. Oh. A 13.
From what you can tell is that she's telling the truth, but you can tell she's worried. Okay. Like, there's a level of, like, anxious concern in her. What were you saying, Fionn?
So we need to go now. We can't waste any time standing around. Do we have to go? Chase him down?
Well, as far as... Okay, look. She holds her hand out, and then, as if out of nowhere, someone puts a map in her hand. And yeah, she unrolls it and frowns.
I'll try to find the spot that the manhole was and point it out to her.
As far as I can tell from here, and you can tell from the map, that the map ends at where the Bloomway is. Doesn't look like they're going to be able to get out through the sewers. So this is...
And the guild is centered outside? Not in the city?
As far as we know, yes, but
right.
the thing about the Assassin's Guild is we don't know who's in it and who's not. That's the problem here.
Well, I'm ready to help if you need me. I can lead you to him if you want me to.
Good, thank you. And we absolutely do need to catch them, but we also need to have a meeting with the city council.
As in all of us, or just you?
Well, I absolutely have to be there, and I would highly recommend y'all be there too, considering that you are all witnesses to what happened. And she pauses, and
I have this. I'm going to interrupt her at her pause.
Mm-hmm.
I hand her the sending stone. It's matching the one that my twin has. We could go look in the sewers. We'll come right back, but if anything happens, contact us and we'll come back immediately.
Thank you. She'll take it. And says,
I need that back, though.
I'll fucking give it back. Of course I will. God, I'm not some kind of thief. Oh my god. What I was trying to say is that I might need your guys' help to apprehend them, but, and you can tell, like, she's, like, that's not all she means. And she's like, I think these people should be brought to justice, but not everybody in the council is going to agree with me. And I am going to need you four to not to be idiots. And
I was going to say that's why we should do it ourselves and not have to wait for some stupid council meeting.
Yeah.
I can't tell you to do that.
I've just been looking disgusted at, like, her whole, like, council.
I think that we should agree with Juno.
Officially, I cannot tell you to do that. And, I just need you guys, do not fucking...
So should we just go
to her
now and then ask for forgiveness later?
Yeah,
right.
yeah. Can we go
if
now?
you guys leave now,
you
guys are free citizens, and I cannot stop you if you leave now.
Fion, lead the way,
do an
please.
insight check? Okay.
Yeah, do an insight check. Yeah.
If she actually is this that she wants us to go, or is this
do an insight check? Do an insight check.
Okay. Jeez.
Zemrel is getting what she is laying down, and she's just
feels
gonna
like she wants us to go. Okay.
Towards the door.
Insight 14.
14. Okay, so she's laying down pretty fucking thick. But yes, she obviously wants you to go investigate this, but also you can tell, like, there is still conflict in her because what you can understand about the politics of the city basically is that it sounds like she's also going to need you to help her convince some people in the council that these people need to be caught. Because something she mentioned to you earlier is that some people just don't want, there's going to be people in the council that do not want to deal with the Assassin's Guild at all.
Yeah. Okay.
So you
pat,
can
pat her arm.
So you can tell.
It's a good idea.
Yeah, you can tell like
you're still talking.
Yes, sorry. You can tell like on there's a lot going on, and she doesn't even really know what she means. Because on the one hand, she needs you for the council meeting, but she also needs these people caught.
I'm just gonna grab Fionn and like loop my arm through Fionn's, and we're just gonna start walking out the door and be like, "It's all right. It's better to ask forgiveness than permission." And I'm just gonna start walking.
Don't say that so loud.
Well, don't come.
I was whispering it. That's a stage whisper. Stage whisper.
I'm gonna.
Don't need your condescension.
I'm gonna.
I don't understand any of these people.
She give.
Go ahead. Sorry.
No, you go ahead first, Gnarl.
I'm gonna kneel in front of Tam
Mm-hmm.
and give him the rest of any of my rations that I had, or any like pocket bread. Make sure he has it on him. Hopefully he has his pack on him.
Yeah, he has his pack on him.
Kind of just help him stand up.
Yeah.
Nudge him towards the guards, like helping him.
Yeah. So yeah, and also the guards. You recognize the one of the guards from the gate, and he's being very helpful, helping Tam over to the cot in one of the cells. They don't close the door.
I will look at both the guards or whoever is with him right now. I'm ignoring Juno, and if you let anything happen to him again, I'll fucking kill you. And then I'll follow my plan.
Juno looks like she's about to have a panic attack.
She just does not know whether to love us or hate us.
Yeah.
I love it.
As you were leaving, you are approached by the one of the a dwarf, one of the dwarves that you met earlier. Not Dauerbrock or Lauren, but one of the others that was with them. She has a very she's a dwarf. She has this jet black hair that's up in a high bun, with some braids, and she's wearing heavy armor, and has this very severe looking face. And she nods, and she is just like, are you pursuing the suspects? Yes.
Yes.
Are you?
Yeah,
Yes.
we are late,
Okay.
so we gotta get going.
Yes, I understand. If you have any need, I am the lead investigator of the city.
Will you repeat
cut
that?
out.
Sorry.
Cut out.
Sorry. What she says, how do I want to phrase this? She says, I'm not bound the way Juno Gwent is. Juno is the leader of House Gwent and the council representative. So her hands are tied in much of this situation. Mine are not.
Great.
I could potentially help you in your investigation.
Insight check.
If you would have me.
Wonderful.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Good call, Keegan.
Not doing great. 10.
10. She seems honest enough.
Okay.
But we also have others that I think that will want to aid you. As you guys kind of walk out, and you see that a lot of people are beginning to gather near the front of Castle Gondor, and you see Grenda Starflock, the dragonborn matron of the Culinary Academy. She's there, and You see some humans. You see one of the elves. You saw the elf. You see the elf that you met at the tower, at the wizard's tower. The member of House Aveline. You see some humans that you have not seen yet that seem very important. It seems like they're already gathering for a meeting. Yeah.
We're going out the back, though, right?
Oh,
we need to be on our way.
That we went out.
Well,
because whatever door he went out of is where I would have led them.
Okay. Well, I guess you can see people as you guys are leaving. You can see people gathering
around the side.
Yeah.
I'll just say to Zenro, I don't think we want a crowd for this.
So you guys are going to continue to follow the scent that you found before?
If everybody's in, that's where I'm taking them.
Okay.
You all should also know the individual that took Tam had the cube of furious might, the gold diamond on their forehead. It makes them stronger. Yes, it's
great.
Something associated with Raza. But it is something known to make individuals stronger. So they might be formidable. That all already seemed pretty apparent, but...
See if we can pull it off his forehead, perhaps.
Just fucking kill this guy.
Alright.
Also perfectly okay with that. Would like to get a little bit of information, but...
Don't worry, already on the list.
So I'm just gonna take off, like, if everybody's cool, like, we can start running there.
Okay.
Keithan's prepared to run.
Okay,
Want to find this dude.
Let's go, let's do this. I don't have nearly enough hit points for this. I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on myself at first level as we go.
Does anyone look like they're falling behind? Because I can give them a piggy and run really fast.
Oh, honestly, I probably could too. But it would cut down my speeds. Maybe not.
I think you guys are fine. You guys can all jog at generally the same...
I've got a speed of 30.
30.
Ditto.
Well, so yeah, like, I think, like, the thing is Gnarl is faster than the rest of everybody, so everyone is falling behind Gnarl.
Well, Gnarl has to follow Fionn because Fion's the only one that knows the way. Mm-hmm. So
when I noticed
Gnarl picks Fionn up, and Fionn just like, that way!
When I notice that I'm passing them up, I will slow down. And,
Gnarl, hold on.
Do you need a boost? Oh, I guess not. We don't want to leave everybody behind. Yeah.
Considering it, but not committed to that yet.
I'm following you. Sorry. Maybe another time.
Side eye. All right. Running. I'll take him to the manhole and try to see if I can get somebody's help to lift it up.
Mm-hmm. Give me a strength check with advantage, or maybe you help somebody
do this.
Twins can open it.
Okay,
Do you guys
want to roll your strength checks separately, or do you want to help? Does one want to help the other and give one advantage?
Let's do advantage.
I wanna. How's your strength check?
Yeah.
This would be athletics.
No, it is a strength check, so you would use your... Yeah.
Okay. Mine's only +2.
Oh, let me do it.
Alright.
Okay. So with Gnarl, are you helping?
Yeah, I'm helping Zenral.
Okay. So give me a roll with advantage.
Hey, not bad rolls on either die. We've got a 24.
It doesn't come up.
I rolled a 19 and an 18.
It doesn't come up.
Doesn't
I'm totally
move?
kidding. I'm totally kidding you.
Oh, I was like, what do they do? Do I have to get a stick? And I'll just like... I'll leverage the shit out of this.
No, you guys, with Gnarl's help, you guys are both able to just kind of lift it up and move it. It's not even.
It's
not
stuck
even
down
that
with
hard.
sovereign glue.
Yeah. And you guys hop down. Who has dark vision?
Everybody except the loser.
So yeah, everybody except for Keithan.
We're getting Keithan goggles.
We need to get you some night vision goggles.
So,
cute little glasses.
So there are three passages before you. So you drop in. There's one forward. There's one backward, and there's one to your left.
All right. Tam's not here. I'll turn into a tiger.
Okay, you turn into a tiger.
Sniff, 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 sniff.
Okay, give me a perception check. With advantage.
Yes. Now we're talking. 17.
17? Okay, so yes. So the, you can smell... Well, actually, so something you kind of smell their smell all around. But with a 17, you can tell the least stale scent that you get is going forward. So you guys move forward.
Okay. Off we go.
And you can
Dan,
yes.
Will you repeat what directions there were again? You
Forward,
said forward, backward,
and to your right.
to right. Okay.
Or I'm sorry, forward, backward, and to your left. Yes, it is toward the gate.
Toward the gate. Okay.
You said forwards toward the gate?
Yeah.
Okay.
We didn't have anybody else end up coming with us, did we?
No.
Stourbrock or anybody?
No.
Okay.
The dwarf didn't follow us?
No, you didn't express.
I thought she was going to.
Yeah, she wanted
I
to,
thought so,
but she also didn't get an express invite. It seems like she's not the type that to follow people unless they're like, please follow us.
I was invited. I just wanted to know because you started to describe that there were like a ton of other people there, and I got freaked out. But I was gonna invite her.
Well, I mean, you guys can maybe.
Too late.
Yeah.
Shit. Okay. It would have been nice to have some extra help because I don't have. Shit. Okay. I thought we invited her. All right.
So yes, you guys. The tunnel is dark, and Keithan, do you want to maybe light a torch?
Maybe.
So you can see.
I was wondering. I'm like, do we have? Because I was like, I have control flame as a whatnots. But
so I believe also adventuring packs come with torches.
Okay, do they? That's what I wasn't sure on. I was like, okay, so yeah, they would go ahead and just do their torch and probably do like control flame just to make sure it's enough light, but not too much to give off them.
So yes, you are. So you light some flames and you're able to see, and you guys follow like this. Honestly, if Phelan hadn't rolled so well, it would be kind of hard to get around here because this place is fucking labyrinthine. The sewers are. And you guys follow this scent through several different passageways until you reach a dead end.
Okay, what's around here? What's around the dead end?
There are two passages leading to the left or right, but the stales to the scent to the left and right are very stale.
Is there an up?
There is no up.
Can I explore the wall directly in front of us and see if I smell anything on there or notice anything funny about it?
Yeah, give me another perception check.
Oh my god. I rolled 2 3s. 6.
you cannot perceive anything about the wall. If anybody else wants to do a perception check, they can.
Yeah, I was curious in like checking out the wall to see if there's like any sort of markings. I don't know, like
yeah.
You guys, anybody that's like going to touch the wall and stuff like that, give me investigation checks.
I'm keeping an eye out for it, like if anything were to come at us.
Okay.
On the defense.
Got a nat 1, so 2 for investigation.
Okay.
I already got a 13.
Okay.
Looking for like typical thieves can't, or like tricks and tips from the other guilds that may or may not be correlated with this one that I don't know about.
So you run your hands along the wall, and you can't really feel anything, but you knock, move down the wall, you knock, move down the wall, you knock, and you notice that one part of the wall sounds different than the other. It's probably a 5-foot difference. Like you knock on the wall, you move about 5 feet away. You knock on the wall. When you move 5 feet away, it sounds a lot more dense than the other part of the wall.
Does it look like there might be like a stone that potentially could be moved or pushed? Is there like a bigger gap in between the stones?
Give me
in this section that I've found.
Give me a raw intelligence check.
Okay. Ooh. Intelligence would be a 21.
A 21? Okay. So, with your Thieves Guild knowledge, you know that there are secret passages and sewers all over the world. Mm-hmm. And this sounds pretty familiar, or this looks pretty familiar, and you know, with that high of an investigation check, you are right under where the Gate of the Bloomway is. So
the Gate of the what?
The Gate of the Bloomway, the bridge to the city.
That's what I thought. I figured they would have dug a further hole, or yeah, okay.
But the mechanism in which to unlock it, that's where things get a little bit hazy, because everybody's got a different way to do their stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a matter of figuring out how to get through it.
Does anyone, and I'll explain like what I found, and we're under here, and a little bit about like my thought process. But sorry. Does anyone have an idea of how to get in here? I mean, I have some thoughts, but we are a party, a group.
We could try to... Sorry, it was a crack in between the wall?
No,
I'm picturing like a butt crack.
There's no crack in the wall. In fact,
no, there's a sound difference.
Yeah.
I was like, you knock over here, and then knock over here, come back over here. There's a sound difference.
Can we maybe push it?
Feel free to give me a strength check.
Is that all you help?
I can help. Go ahead.
Oh, help.
Well,
go for it. You're already doing it. Go for it.
10.
Yeah, it doesn't really budge for you.
Yeah.
Keithan walks up to it and puts the torch like right up against the wall to see if like it casts any like weird shadow, or to see if like there's anything like sticking out that seems to be drawing a little bit more attention from the shadow, or if the heat does anything to the wall.
the heat doesn't do anything to the wall. The what I can tell you is that the bricks are very uneven, so there are shadows everywhere.
Okay.
At this point, though, you guys get a ping on your sending zone. What is the word limit for sending?
Oh, probably 20 would be my guess. Let's Google.
I have it right here.
Oh.
Some pairs of stone. Don't cast. I think it is 25. It doesn't actually say.
A short message of 25 words or less. Okay, so you guys get a ping on your sending stone that says emergency meeting started. I need you assholes here now. About to vote on situation not looking good.
What do we want to say? We've got.
Did we all hear that, or?
So it's a sending stone. It was.
Work?
So a sending stone allows you to cast sending, once a day, I think. And that was sent to Fionn.
No, I have the stone.
Oh, tell me it's not me.
I have the
can't
stone.
talk.
I have the sending stone.
Yeah.
I've got
it's
the other
twins.
one.
It's the twins.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That's right.
it's ours.
Oh, okay.
Thank God.
So then yes, it comes out of your sending stone.
Yeah, I have the other stone.
I was like,
Okay.
I can't talk.
Since we can't get this open, do we want to say that we have found this is evidence that they have a problem and it needs to be resolved, or what? Or do we ignore the call and just continue trying to investigate this?
Fuck them. Let's try to keep doing this.
Mm-hmm. I'll turn back toward the wall and
It's
start
better.
Uh-oh.
snorkeling it.
Say that one more time.
It's better to just ask for forgiveness, right? It's better to just ask for forgiveness, right?
You guys can feel the palpable rage of Juno Gwent at being ignored.
Do we want to send a message back?
I can go if you all want. I want to find this gentleman, and if the town's also looking for them, it might be more beneficial.
I'm gonna try to push it again.
Okay, give me another strength check with advantage.
I'll slam my shoulder into it.
Okay.
What's your strength, Gnarl? Should I do this, or should you?
I have I think I said +2 before.
I've got a +3.
Okay.
You wanna help me?
Yeah, I'll help you.
Come on. I'm not rolling that well. Oh my god, I'm still not rolling that well. 10. What is happening?
I'm gonna step back while they're doing this, and I think I'm gonna squeeze my stone and send a message. And say, message received. We found a wall down here that's different than your normal. It's right below your gate. You have a problem. And I think that's all I'm gonna send.
Okay. Are they allowed to send something back to you?
I think that's... Well, I don't know.
So when you do sending, you can reply.
Yeah, that's my reply to them.
It does, it says 1 charge though, so is it a unit?
I assumed it was a unit. I assumed it was... I don't know. Maybe I'm mixing up message and sending. I don't know.
Hold on. Let me look it up.
Let's Google. All about Google.
It's different than the sending spell, though, because these are stones. Like, sending you use as a wizard or whatever, depending on how many spell slots you have. This says 1 charge.
Okay, cast a sending spell targeted at the bearer of its pair. If the sending stone had no bearer at the moment of casting. Okay. So it can be cast once.
Per dawn.
Yeah,
it's regained at dawn.
Okay.
So I guess I just wasted mine. Oh well.
I'm going to punch this wall.
Do a punch and roll.
All right. Eight.
I'll keep trying too if we're allowed. If we're allowed to keep trying, I would, but I don't know if that's okay.
Keithan's gonna go to the council meeting.
Okay. So, Keithan.
They know where we're at. I told them where we're at.
Keithan's gonna leave y'all behind.
I don't plan to be gone long. I plan on going, saying my piece, and then leaving again.
Okay.
But we'll see.
If they let you leave.
We'll try.
We'll try.
So, unless you guys have some, like, come up with some weird other strategy to open this door, then,
I was gonna keep looking at it and trying to think of thieves' tricks and even maybe pulling out the coin that we got. Oh no, I think they gave that. We had to give that back. The coin thing that we got from Juno at the beginning.
Yeah, you guys gave that back. It was a leather emblem.
That's right.
Okay.
Oh well, then no. I was just gonna keep looking at the wall, trying to figure it out.
So we're gonna follow. We're gonna follow Keithan for a second.
As the rest of us are just like slamming ourselves into this door.
Yeah, that's pretty much the only reason, because the door was still closed, and Keithan's like, all right, fuck, if we can get some help, then maybe. And so she'll go ahead and jog to the council.
Okay. So you enter Castle Gondor, and Juno is there to meet you, and she sees just you. And Emidia is just like,
be happy you got this much.
You fucking God! Okay. And next to her, you see another halfling who looks much more mild-mannered, and he's just like, honey, your blood pressure. And she's like, I fucking know about my blood pressure! You don't need to remind me! It is not my fault that no one fucking listens to me! And he's like, alright, deep breaths, and she's like, okay, you're here. At least. At the fucking least we have you. Oh, God. Okay. So, let me explain to you the situation that is happening here, because I now am not limited by 25 words. House Olgar and I, we're in agreement. We need to go after these assailants, right? Because they have bombed 2 places in our fucking city, and we need to bring them to justice. However, the one time House Lawrence decides to crawl out of our ass, they fucking do everything we tell them to do except for this one goddamn time. House Lawrence, House Aveline have decided that they don't want to deal with the Assassin's Guild. They don't think that it's a problem worth having. They think they are fucking cowards.
Do you think any of them have connections to the Assassin's Guild?
I don't fucking know. Maybe people in House Aveline does. They're like, they've been around for like a million generations, and they've fucking, I don't know, they're fucking elves, okay? Like, if I think assassins in the night, and I think
do they
fucking...
give reasoning? Yeah, you're kind of going on a tangent. Do they give reasoning on why they're against it?
The reasoning right now is that if we let them go, they probably won't come back. And if we capture them, then the people, we are going to be targeted by the Assassin's Guild. They might try to fucking destabilize Gandurren. Like, are
you even stable to begin with?
We are very fucking stable. Excuse you. And you see the other guy, he's like, honey. And she's like, oh my fucking god. And you know what? You fucking talk to her. You fucking talk to her. I don't fucking care anymore. I don't care. Let them fucking destabilize my entire goddamn city that I have worked my entire life.
Walk around and just walk
forward. And she walks away. And you're left with this other halfling that just kind of sighs. And he looks at you and says, hi, I'm Henford. Nice to meet you. And holds his hand out.
Keithan will shake it.
So, as you can see, there's a lot going on right now. To be a little more concise than Juno, the official position of House Gwent is that, of course, people that are damaging our city need to be brought to justice. However, House Aveline and House Lawrence, and even to an extent the church, believe that it would be better to not incur the wrath of the Assassin's Guild, because we don't know who's going to be targeted. We don't know who's in the Assassin's Guild. We don't know. A lot of people can die. A lot of people are afraid for their own lives. And that's why we called you in, because you guys who have been targeted and might have some more solid information. And it would have been better if all of you came, I will admit. But the fact that any of you came, I guess, is a blessing. Apparently. So, will you speak to the council as a witness and explain to them how... Wait, isn't one of your other ones like a criminal that knows stuff? Like, Juno mentioned something about... Okay.
Nope.
She mentioned a secret note that one of you guys tried to... Give me a deception check.
That went out of my dice box. That also... Wow. All right. No. 11.
11?
I lost 2 dice out of my dice box.
He kind of frowns. Okay. Honestly, well, even if one of you guys, like, I figured they might know something that might be helpful right now.
What if this was a 19 out of my dice box? Sorry, I thought that was important.
So he says, he's like, he kind of frowns at you and is like, okay. Well, I mean, I'm just thinking, maybe if one of you maybe had more information about the Assassin's Guild than the average person, that could be very helpful right now. More helpful than a random person.
Perhaps.
That would be very helpful right now. But I guess
if there was such a person, it would be really weird to just call them out and put a very apparent target. And then what help is anyone?
All right, you have a point. Okay. Okay. Well then. So, okay. Then I guess, are you ready?
Sure.
Like, do you know what you're gonna...
Let's see how this crashes and burns.
Well, okay, look, I understand my wife. She's real...
That's your wife?
Yeah, Juno, she's my wife. Why else would I call her honey? She would murder anyone else.
I wasn't listening to that part, to be honest.
He's like... Oh, no. Are you...
This is my favorite thing ever. I'm sorry, I'll go back on mute.
Yeah, he... Are you absolutely certain there's no one else in your group that would like to be present right now?
Yep. They're handling more important things currently.
Okay. Like, I hope you realize that. I guess. Let me try to explain to you the consequences of this better than my wife could. If the council decides not to go after these people, then if we find out that you guys are pursuing them, we will have to arrest you.
But we're not part of the council.
Yes. However, all pursuits of the... You may not be part of the council, but we will have to stop you. Because they have decided that they are not to be pursued. And if you are, even though you are not citizens, you are still within Gandurren, and we have to uphold the decisions of the council.
Interesting. As long as I'm still free to go after this, yeah?
If the council decides that no, we are not pursuing these people, are you going to pursue them?
No.
Okay.
I have no ties to the Assassin's Guild. Why would I pursue them?
Okay. And with that, let's go back to our to the rest of our group, who's fucking dying over here.
I am literally crying. I was laughing so hard.
I am living for Keith, and you should see our chat.
Our chat is just like the Keith and Appreciation Society.
Okay, so...
We started our own fan club!
Oh, yeah!
That should be a tier.
Yeah!
Okay. We gotta get serious, because DM's mad at us we didn't go to this meeting.
Oh, no.
I'm not mad that you didn't go to this meeting. I'm just saying it would be great if you did.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm actually, after all that, thinking even Keithan shouldn't go because plausible deniability.
Yeah.
Like,
Everybody give
maybe
me
none of us should be there so we could just do our own thing.
Everybody just give me a fucking investigation check.
Yes.
I'm a tiger.
Right.
What is my... Oh, no, it's -4.
Yes!
What did you get?
Natural 20.
Okay.
Oh, fucking
Okay.
God.
Oh, I got a 17.
I got a 6.
Okay, so
I'm a tiger.
with our 17 and our natural fucking 20 investigation, it still takes you a minute. You realize that you do find that one of the while the fucking bricks are uneven, there are several uneven bricks. You find you're like touching the wall everywhere, and you do find one brick that finally has some give, and you press on it, And as you do that, the door opens to a web-covered, a grody web-covered passageway that is very dark.
Are the webs across the passageway or just along the sides?
Both. It looks like...
That means you wouldn't have come through this way.
Well,
Yeah,
you're right. I'm sorry. They did go this way, so they're...
Oh.
Yes.
They're a little bit messed up.
Yeah.
Okay. Better. Because I was going to stop everybody like, whoa. Sorry, go ahead, Gnarl.
No, my bad. The webs, is it like webbing or is it like slimy webbing? If I go...
Do we see spiders?
I'm going to touch this web, which is probably a terrible idea, but Gnarl doesn't know. Gnarl doesn't know!
You touch the webs. The webs are gross and cobwebby.
Okay, but it's not slimy.
It's not slimy.
Okay.
But they're, like, along the bottom, there is a lot of water that you're stepping through.
A lot of what?
Along the bottom, there's a lot of water you're stepping through. It's wet and gross, and it smells terrible. It smells like old mold and shit. It's gross.
Yeah, I've slept in similar places.
Do I smell robe person?
So, I would say you can catch a very faint whiff of them, but it is mostly overpowered by the mildewy, gross, dusty smell that is within.
Okay.
Should we wait for Keithan?
I'll look back at everybody. Mm-hmm. Or everybody, at the twins. I'll just look back at you. Like,
should we wait for Keithan? Should we look at Keithan? We don't have a way to communicate with Keithan.
I mean, she'll either head this way or she'll stay behind, but I don't think it's wise. If we're gonna go forward, I don't think it's wise for any of us, to show up.
Yeah, but I also don't like the idea of us going down there without Keithan. She's had our back quite often.
I agree, but I don't want to go back. And I know faster than both of you.
Yeah, I don't want to go to that meeting either. This city just fucks my head. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Do like sneaky patty paws, like a little ways down, and like look back.
Oh.
You just want to grab. As I can.
Are you sneaking down the hallway? It's wet.
Splash, splash. Light splash. Light splash.
But if we leave, there's a chance this door will shut, and then Keithan won't know how to get back. We've got to catch 22 here.
Let's wait for a little bit.
I'm sorry, Fion, I know. Well, we really shouldn't leave Keithan by herself.
At this point, DM, how long has it been since Keithan left us?
So, since Keithan left, probably like 30 minutes.
We could wait here. Maybe she'll come back, and we can take like a small break and rest up a little bit. I think, Fion, you looked a little hurt.
Yeah, I'll come back out.
And now that we know how to open up the door, we could get it back open in case Fion brings reinforcement. I mean, there's always that possibility.
I'll settle down.
Okay.
Oh. All right. I guess we're just gonna sit here a second.
Yeah.
Okay.
You guys.
In that case,
let's short rest it.
Do I have to de-wild shapify to get the benefits of a short rest? I think I do.
Probably.
Yes.
I shall do that. Hooray! I was out of wild shapes too. That's why I didn't want to ever. Whack. Okay. Yes,
so yeah, you guys.
Are we allowed the short rest?
You guys are allowed to short rest.
Yes. Not that I need it.
I fucking do. Thank you for suggesting that.
No problem, babe. Got your back.
So,
yeah, because we don't want to leave without Keithan, and now that we can get in here, Keithan can probably bring us some, maybe some backup, and tell us what the fuck's going on. I don't want to go to that meeting. Too many officials in one room. Makes me nervous.
So,
I'm gonna study the mechanics of this wall while resting, so maybe I can learn more, potentially about this guild. You know, whatever I can learn from this secret passageway. I don't know.
Okay.
Shooting at my ass.
So we will go back to. We're gonna go back to the castle with Keithan, and Henford is about to lead Keithan into the council room, and he's just like, "Are you absolutely certain? Because I can't adequately express to you how fucking important it is that this go well."
Well, it's me or no one, so what do you decide?
Look, I don't make any of the decision. Okay. You're right. Oh boy. Okay, he's like, "You got this, Edward." He smooths down.
What's his name?
Henford. Hen.
Henford.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ford.
Okay, thank you.
And we'll open this big set of double doors, and you enter this huge and ornate room, and it does look like kind of like the Senate, where there are just seats with tiers, all filled with people, and there is and then in front there's a large podium with 5 seats on it, and at these seats one that's people that are sitting. One is Juno. One is this dark-haired, severe-looking dwarf that you met briefly, Wyndon Olgar. And then also there is a young-looking human, sandy blonde-haired guy that looks looks anxious. And then you see another man, an elven man with graying hair tied in a low ponytail. And then lastly, you see Grenda Starfock. And yes, so he Henford will lead you to a smaller podium between all the seats, where you can stand and speak, and he will announce to the council, we have a witness to speak about the would-be assassin. Maybe. This is what was your name again?
Keithan.
Do you have a last name?
Rowe.
Keithan Rowe. Keithan, you have stand here. They might have questions. And so you stand, so you're at this podium, and there are these 5 people in front of you, and Juno, who is looking very frustrated. So, before we start, is there anything you want to say that you think that needs to be said? Anything important that you want to just get out there? Any people you want to join you, maybe?
You cut out a little bit for me.
She's like, any people you might want to hold for at any point, maybe? No?
Just
okay.
Me.
Fucking course not.
I'm ready to start if there's something.
Yes, well, we will probably have questions for you, but if you want to say anything first, just fucking... And you hear, the elven man will, like, give Juno, like, a very disapproving look. Excuse me, I'm sorry, I do not mean to insult the propriety, the decorum of this council. Please strike my F-bombs from the record. And you see a dwarf off to the corner, like, writing something down, and you see them go. Thank you! Thank you, Mr. Thank you, Mr. Roberto. Anyway, say your stuff. Go.
It's pretty obvious in your town of Gandurren, you have an assassin guild problem.
At that go ahead. Say more things.
I'm under the impression that there's a couple of you guild members that are in denial of this.
The elf will lean forward. And he has a little nameplate, and it says Gerald Aveline. Not Gerald, or not Gerald, Gerald, with a G and a D. They're different names. He let Halo pause for a second to figure out how he wants to speak. You are quite correct. We do have a very severe Assassin's Guild problem. You are correct in this. However, I and many of the others in the council believe that the bigger issue is yet to come. Yes, if we capture these assassins, what will happen then? Yes, we incur the wrath of the Assassin's Guild, and we fear for our own lives. We worry about the propriety of our city. Who will run things then if all of us who spoke to this assassin is killed? Huh? Who will make sure commerce continues? Who will make sure the city is prosperous still?
How is your city prosperous when you're having explosions and dead body counts? Are you not already inviting this? You're saying about not taking a stand, but by you doing nothing, you're not even giving the messages that you're unable to do business here. You can't protect people that are coming to shop, to venture, to see this great city. You're already crumbling.
The dark-haired dwarf will nod. I agree. I agree with this lizard folk. What have you? Excuse me.
Lizard folk works.
Lizard folk. I agree. If we do nothing here, then we are sending a message to all that we are weak. Not only are we weak, but it is an invitation to anyone that is unsavory from outside the city to come here and cause destruction to our city. And then the sandy-haired human will speak up. Well, I think our our requirements for entering the city of Gandurren are already stringent, but if we make them more stringent, then we could prevent future risk. So if you ask me, I think the issue here is that we are letting too many people in. And if we had been more stringent at the gate, because we have, excuse you, we will tell you when you're allowed to speak. We had first and foremost was a forger issue. People that are not allowed in the city were being allowed in. The first bombing was outside the city. The second bombing was inside the city, and that tells me that this forger person did their job. And this wasn't an inside job. Whoever did this came from the outside. And I think if we crack down on this forger, that'll solve the issue.
You've already cracked down on the forging. People with actual documentations can't even get in. For your church, for your school, those that are selected, you won't even let them in. If you're not letting anyone in, what's the point of having your high society here? You won't be making any money. You won't be getting your cuts of the funds. If you want to be more stringent, you're taking out of your own pocketbooks.
At this, the Dragonborn woman will speak. I greatly appreciate your piece that you spoke with us. I greatly appreciate your point of view. However, my worry is if these assassins do come into our city, if we incur the wrath of the Assassin's Guild, not only do we not know who will be targeted, but the consequences after that. For instance, I personally am not worried about if I am assassinated, so be it. However, if the city loses leadership, the chaos that ensues, so many more lives can be lost to this than these two people could ever do in their lifetimes. People here can starve. Commerce can stop. What are people going to do without leadership?
Do you only have one head for your leadership?
Well, that's the problem. This Assassin's Guild, we don't know who they are, and we do not have the ability to find out who they are. They could kill any more than one of us. They could kill all of us.
And it sounds like you need a backup plan. Excuse my interruption, but do you have any other systems that only you private council members know to keep things running smooth, to make sure your city, your town doesn't fall apart?
We do.
That might be a contingency plan to make sure that is well established for any reason, not just the assassins.
You make a fair point. Well, do you have any... the council members all look at each other, and Juno will speak. So, you made some good points. Thank you. Do you have any last words that you want to say?
I believe it is important for the city of Gandurren to reevaluate some of your systems, and to potentially figure out so stressed. Anyways, but how you function as a society. But you do have an Assassin's Guild problem. This isn't a new feature. This is something where it has been embedded, partly due to, I think, your strict nature of your town. But if you sit back and do nothing, I think you're inviting more chaos here. And I mean, if Gandurren is known as this idyllic society, a beautiful town, knowing of the explosions and the deaths and all this other that's taking place that you're sitting idly by, it will give you a different type of reputation. So I believe trying to suss out the Assassin's Guild, and by sending a message that you do not stand idly by and let this happen, will be a much stronger message sent.
Thank you for that.
Persuasion roll? I don't know.
Yeah, no, so,
but...
at the end of all that, I would like you to make a persuasion check with advantage.
Okay. Advantage. Let's see what happens. Oh, yay. 20. Let's see. 16 plus 5.
Okay. That's
21.
That's a good
21.
roll. So, Juno will nod. Thank you for your input. We will take it into consideration. I think she looks at the rest of them. I think we're going to take a quick recess to think about everything that's been said and make a decision based on that. And with that, we will take a real life recess.
So stressed.
Yes!
So awesome.
So good.
Oh my god.
You were the right person to go.
Yeah, we're all sitting here like,
hell yeah.
If we were going to send one person, it was definitely you.
Yeah.
Hey folks, welcome back to Ladies and Gentledice from our break. If you are just joining us, you're watching our new episode, which is on Twitch on Sundays at 4 p.m. Pacific. Perhaps you are actually watching a rerun of this, which we show on Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Pacific. Or you may be watching us on YouTube. when we upload our new episodes on Monday mornings after they first air. So if you've missed anything, you can catch up with it on YouTube. We've got our 4 previous episodes up there for you to watch. You can also follow us on Twitter at Gentledice, or everywhere else on social media, except Facebook, at Ladies and Gentledice. And we are also working on a Discord, which will be opening shortly. So check up on our social media for that announcement. Back to you, DM.
Thank you so much. So when we last left off, Keithan was at a Gandurren City Council meeting, giving a very persuasive speech about why we should bring these assassins to justice. And meanwhile, the rest of the group have found some sewers. They are taking a short rest and are waiting for Keithan to come back. So, what I have decided is that I'm going to roll a D100 to decide the council meeting. And, however, since Keithan rolled so well, you have an 85% chance of being successful, okay? So 1 through 15, the council will decide, no, we're not going to pursue this. 16 and up, 15, right? Yeah, 15. Is 85 plus 15? Yeah, okay. I'm bad at math, which is weird for a DM. We'll roll it. Okay? So, after 20 minutes of deliberation, Keithan, you are taken back into the room with the council, and they all take their seats and are all very grim-faced. And Grenda Starfock will speak first. Miss Keithan Rowe, first and foremost, I wanted to say thank you for your insight. It's one thing I think is very important is to get an outsider's perspective on many things, because I think an issue of our city specifically is how insular we are. And your thoughts have been greatly helpful and greatly important. So we have all spoken, and we have made a decision on what we would like to do about these assassins. And we have decided to move forward in trying to prosecute them, find them and prosecute them. I will be honest, I was nervous. But your words greatly swayed me. And I do believe they should be brought to justice. We will be continuing our investigation on these assassins, and we will attempt to bring them to justice if they are to be found. If you wouldn't mind, normally we can, we are aware, she looks at Juno, who, that you and your group were, currently pursuing these people, and you separated from this group to come to speak to us, and I greatly appreciate that. We are on our own, also have our own investigative team, but we have several of us are greatly interested in helping. And you and your group have obviously made a little bit more headway because we have been stagnant because of our council meeting. So we don't wish to crowd your group with too many voices. However, we do have several parties that are interested in joining you to help you on your investigation. So Varney Olgar, she is the lead investigator of our security team here at Gandurren City. She's interested in joining you. However, so is one of my students, Zagok Stormshaker. Stormbreaker, Stormshaker. Though he is by trade a chef, he is also surprisingly well connected within the city. If you believe it or not, he spent a great amount of his time in and around the city building relationships during his time here. And then also one of my other students, Ben, who I think you've met, is also very interested in joining your investigation.
Aww,
and
Ben Michael.
Yes, I do not know of any Michael in his name, but I believe his middle name is actually something else, not Michael though. And then lastly, the captain of our guard would be interested in joining you. His name is Goran Ramshead. He is the captain of our guard here, or the captain of the gate. And lastly, did I already say lastly? I'm sorry. And lastly, Rosia Aveline would be happy to join you as well. She is an accomplished mage of House Aveline. So whomever you would like to join you, you are free to decide.
Did I miss a person? I'm just curious. Varney Olgar, the head of security, Zagok Stormshaker, Ben Michael, Goran Ramshead, and Rosa Aveline.
Yep.
That's all I have.
That's awesome.
Zenny Olgar, is that the one that approached us previously?
Yes, Varney.
Okay, Varney, yeah.
Oh, somebody Darbrock?
Darbrock, he is there, but he did not offer to go with you guys.
Oh, okay.
Darbrock, he's the guy that has that's in love with the boy with the ass that won't quit.
Oh, that's right. Okay, we were talking to the dwarf was Varney Olgar.
Yep.
Ah, thank you.
I feel like Ramshead was a name that came up previously, and I don't know if I trust that name.
Well, you met Gorm Ramshead. Gorn was the guy that was not letting Ben into the city.
Such a little shit. Are all the individuals there?
Mm-hmm. So,
can I do an insight check just to kind of...
Yeah, sure.
I'm just a little concerned about letting different intentions, alternative intentions through.
Okay. Yeah, what I will do, depending on your insight checks, I will let you do one insight check for each of, or like, you know, instead of doing four different, yeah, do one insight check for the whole group, and depending on your insight check, I will tell you different things about this whole group of people.
Oh, wait. Do I? I feel like there was something special I had earlier. I think I'm going to use the Tides of Chaos.
Tides of Chaos? Fuck, what is that?
Tides of Chaos.
What does that
and
do?
Give myself advantage on this ability check, right? Ability check?
Yeah, this is an ability check.
Okay, cool. Let's see, did you want me to read off the Tides of Advantage? Or...
So it gives you advantage, but what is the downside? That seems Tides of Chaos, that seems very chaotic.
Okay.
What?
Yeah. So before you regain use of this feature, the DM can have you roll on the Wild Magic Surge table after you cast a first level or higher spell. Then you regain the use of this feature.
Oh, right. So just at any point, I can just make you roll on the Wild Magic.
Just the next time, I attempt to cast a spell. So, cool. All right.
Cool. Yeah.
Oh, now I'm nervous. Anyways.
Go for it. Yeah, go for it. Go for it.
Not great. 15.
Okay. So, excuse me, I took a bite of something at the wrong time. What I will tell you is these people all seem relatively trustworthy. And, what I will also tell you is that each person has their own upsides and downsides. And I will, if you've gotten a better roll, I would tell you a little more specifically of what these might be, but I can give you just a general overlook on what these might be. Like, for instance, Varney Olbrook, she's a lead investigator, so she is a keen, she has a keen pair of eyes that could possibly help you discover something that you might not have otherwise discovered. The Roja Aveline, she's an accomplished mage that you heard, so they might have access to spells that might be very useful to you in this investigation. Ben Michael. Ben Michael recently came from Lilypen. Or not Lilypen, but Ben Michael recently came from Seaberry, or Bayberry. Recently came from Bayberry, so he might know people within Bayberry that would be helpful to you. Zagok Stormshaker. They mentioned that he's very popular. He seems to have several connections in and around the city. And lastly, Gorn Ramshead. He, as the captain of the city guard, he has an amount of authority that could be very persuasive to people you speak to.
I like Ben, but I don't know about taking Ben.
Whatever you were saying, Teebs, we couldn't hear you even a little bit.
I know. I was muted. I don't want to interrupt during this time because this is Keithan's choice.
Let's see. Take Varney. Definitely taking Zogar.
You can pick one. I'm gonna say that
only one?
Yeah, you can pick one.
I thought it was the whole party.
No.
Perfect. All right. Oh, okay. So Ben, you're out. Okay. So no Ben. I don't trust really authority, so no. Accomplished maze would be handy, but iffy. It's really between Zagar or Varney. Connections might be beneficial, but keen eyes. Damn it. So knowing that Varney's security team and Zagar's a chef, which is very
Zagok.
Has a lot of incentive. Zagok
with a K.
Oh, Zagok. Okay. Ability-wise, are they strong? Do I get a sense of like what strengths they possess other than just connections and keen eyes?
So
they're musclies.
So physically, Varney is a dwarf, and Zagok is an orc. He's a full-blooded orc. So physically, Zagok is a lot more physically imposing than Varney is. However, Varney also seems lithe despite the heavy armor that she wears. And Zagok, you can tell, like, under his navy blue kind of chef's robe, he's like built. He's kind of sexy. I'll be honest, he's kind of sexy.
Oh, I'm just more curious about him making me food.
I know, but, you know, I made this character, and while I was making him, I was like, yeah, I want a sexy orc man.
I acknowledge.
Thank you.
Let's see.
That's all I was looking for.
You're welcome. I acknowledge the attractiveness.
Thank you.
Magic would be more beneficial. Oh, decisions. This is where group choices come in handy, guys.
Yeah, I know. And this might have been a much easier conversation for you to have if the whole group were with you right now, huh?
Yeah.
You'll get to see our shit posting in chat after you've made the decision.
I'm like, so did you guys vote? Like, what is contestant number 1? Zagok.
Zagok? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I look to him. You can fight, yeah?
Yeah, I can fight. Is there something about me that looks like I can't fight? Because I can fight.
I just gotta make sure.
Zagok has
you look like you can.
Yeah, I can kick ass when I need to.
Okay.
Zagok has had a good couple of days because not only did he win the culinary final, but also he was like, yeah, I wanna fucking do shit around here, and he got picked. And so you can see him just like, and like there's an elf in the crowd, and he looks at her. He looks at her and he gives her a smile and a wink, and she's just like. This is the same elf that he called an asshole during the culinary final. It seems like they have a very adversarial relationship.
Little rivalry happening.
Yeah, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Who knows? But he's like, all right, let's head out. Where exactly are your people?
Just follow me, and then Keithan will start running.
Okay. And he'll easily catch up with you. He's an athletic dude.
It's fine.
Okay. And so it's probably been like a solid couple hours for you guys. And I think at this point you guys are starting to get like worried. You're like, is Keithan coming back?
Yeah, I'm kind of pacing. Like, should we go up and go look for her?
And at some point, you guys start hearing footsteps coming.
I'm on guard. I'm hiding.
Okay, where are you going to hide? You're in a tunnel.
That's true. I thought you said there were like directions.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess you can hide behind.
So I could hide around like a corner.
Okay. Give me a stealth check
and get down and look. Oh, okay. I'm just being paranoid. Oh, that was not good. I got a 1.
Oh,
so my total is 7.
Well, I mean, if that was a natural fail, that was a natural fail.
Yeah,
so.
It was a natural. I'm just letting you know that it was a 1. I failed that.
Okay. Eventually, into the light comes a familiar orc with Keithen.
Hot boy.
Jesus.
Yeah, hot boy orc and Keithen.
Keithen, are you okay? Everything go all right?
We're good. Yeah, we're good.
Who's
we
this?
Got approval. The chef, the one that won the contest.
Zagox.
Oh.
Zagox. Oh, wait.
Yep.
Let's wait for them to come back because.
Wait.
Yeah.
Sorry. Critical roll. You know when they go. Wait.
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 I think they are making fun of, like the street walking signs. In Indy, we got new when I lived down there. They got new ones, and you pushed it, and it would go wait, and then you push it multiple times, and you're good at sometimes to go whoa, wait,
whoa, wait.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're good. We didn't go anywhere.
Yeah. Because while your screen is actively not there, the screen looks fucked up over there. So.
Oh man. Okay, am I back?
No, it's fine. Yeah, you're back. It's fine.
That was weird. I don't know what happened. Okay.
So, Zagok looks at you guys and Zagok Stormshaker, you looked. I remember you guys. You looked at the crickets and the thing. Are you? He looks at he looks at Z and Gnarl. Are you guys familiar with cricket meal?
I mean, yeah, we used to have to eat things, not unfamiliar eating crickets.
Anyway, I'm Zagok Stormshaker and I'm here to help. I know.
Why are you here to help?
Well, I know a lot of people. Look, though I'm not from Gandurren City. I'm not from Lilypen or Bayberry. I came from the desert to the east. But when I got here, I took a lot of time getting to know people. And Grenda, the matron, said that might be useful, and she volunteered me to come here. There were a bunch of people that wanted to come, but nope, it was me you picked because I'm the best. That's me.
You're making us food after this, yeah?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I can make you some food.
Okay.
All right.
Does it look like he has any weapons on him, or like he's skilled at anything besides cooking? I mean, obviously he's fit, but that doesn't mean anything.
Are you looking for Are you looking for weapons on him, or are you just looking to look like, or are you just wondering if he looks like a guy that can fight?
I'm kind of trying to suss out what kind of fighter he is.
Okay, give me an investigation check.
Am I touching his body?
Are you touching his body?
No.
Okay.
Not yet.
Thank you for your honesty.
It's so bad. It's so bad.
8.
He's got muscles.
I was plus. Yeah.
Yeah. Him got muscles.
Are they?
That's all I can tell you.
How are they in comparison to my own? Are we?
Well, okay. Yeah. So you are a dexterous kind of monk. So like I can say that like he's more built than you. But yeah, I can't tell you like his fucking class or anything with an 8 in insight.
No. I just want to know, like, does his bicep look bigger than my bicep?
Yeah, his bicep looks bigger than your bicep. Yeah, like I will also say because your insight was so low, like he can tell that you're staring, and he just kind of flexes.
All right.
Are you
down this passage?
He's like,
I'm.
You know, if you want to.
Did you want me to send him back?
You know, I'm used to people staring. It's fine.
We should get going. Yeah.
Yeah.
Passage.
So what is this? What? First of all, what is this? We're in a sewer right now. I don't. There's a lot going on.
Are you here to
I still
ask
don't know
questions?
why they brought you. You.
That was yeah. He points at Keith and is
Send
like,
back.
yeah. No,
You don't-
Keithan had like 4 different options. I was the one they picked.
Keithan, I trust your judgment, but I'm
do
gonna
not
let
know
you
what
know
you're
right
doing.
now, sir. I don't care if you.
You don't.
I'm
I don't.
suspicious, and I will be watching you.
I mean,
Oops.
he looks at you and he's just like, I'm used to being watched. It's fine.
Mm.
Right, it's gonna be.
You know,
that
I'm
kind
pretty
of party.
impressive.
All right. Sure, you are, son.
Yeah.
Well, I'm Fionn. It's nice to meet you. Can we?
Nice to meet you, Fionn. I'm Zagok. Very nice to meet you and stuff.
Cheers, Saga.
Mm.
I'm just like, you people. What have I gotten myself into?
So what is
All
this?
right,
What?
well-
What? So, do I get any context
We-
at all?
Have followed the suspects down here, and it ran into what this was, a wall, but we figured out it was a door. Now we're gonna walk down this dank ass tunnel.
Cool. Okay.
It should lead us out of the city
Yeah,
from the direction
It's-
that we think we're going.
definitely gonna lead us out of the city.
Well, fuck. That's not good.
Right. Well, now's your chance to turn back.
Yeah.
Well, no. What I mean is, well, fuck. That's not good. They've gotten out of the city. They could be anywhere now.
Hey,
No, that's-
what's your opinion of Billiam?
Why don't we go then?
Billiam?
Can you walk and
Oh
talk?
yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I can
Yeah,
fucking
no,
walk
walking
and
and
talk.
talking.
Okay, you don't have to be rude. I'm just here to help. So yeah, you guys are walking and talking, and he's like, Billiam, like the
You are
owner of the
kind of
Greasy
rude.
Owl? Yeah, that guy's kind of weird.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, like, like, the forger?
So you're where he was making forges?
I mean, yeah, he wasn't exactly subtle about it. Also, I mean, like, look, I spent some time in Lilypen before, you know, I wasn't recruited by like other people, I wasn't recruited by the Culinary Academy. I came here, I saw what people were doing there, and I decided that's what I wanted to do. So I spent a lot of time in Lilypen before I became a student. And yeah, Billiam is very well known amongst the people in Lilypen. As a forger. Worst kept secret in the entire area. What?
Would any of your people rat Billiam out?
Probably not. He's the only reason why some of them can get into the city at all. Also, I don't know if you know about Lilypen, but snitches get stitches there.
Snitches get stitches, I think, was it?
Oh, sorry, yeah. I don't know if you've been to Lilypen, or what, or how much time you spent there, but snitches get stitches there.
So, is there any other gross shit besides these spider webs and dank water?
No.
I was gonna tell Zenral, do you want to sneak on ahead a bit of us?
Yeah, I can move a little bit.
I don't want to use another wild shape just yet.
No,
but
no,
I
you're
can
good.
if I need to.
Give me
I will keep an eye out and just keep walking ahead.
Okay. Give me. Well, are you sneaking and watching?
I'm trying to be quiet about it for sure.
Okay. Give me a stealth check.
And I'd also like to keep an eye out on the walls as we go to see if there's anything that we're passing.
Give me a
Written on the walls or
perception.
stuck to the walls.
Give me a perception check.
I got a 17.
A 17. Okay, you are very stealthy.
Yeah. 25 perception.
A 25 perception.
Nice.
Okay, you can hear skittering. This is a very, very long tunnel. Like, if I remember correctly, it's like 2 football fields or some shit like that, I said, that the Bloomway is, and you guys are walking under the Bloomway as we speak. So it is a very long, it is a very long tunnel. And, you can hear skittering, ahead of you.
Like insecty or mousy?
Insecty. Insecty.
Okay, and it's ahead of us or next to us as we go?
Ahead of us.
Okay, I will just keep
Do I see, like... Do I see anything since I'm ahead? Sneaking?
Mm-hmm. Give me a perception check.
Yeah, I guess I'll maybe be sort of at the front of the rest of you.
I got a 16.
You got a 16? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Do.
Sorry, I keep clinging this glass against my cup.
No worries. Ding. It's like a tankard or something.
Okay. Sorry, what was your perception check?
A 16.
A 16? Okay. So, so you can see just spiders skittering around on these webs, but nothing dangerous, it seems.
Are they, like, extra big spiders?
No.
Do I see any, I don't know, anything in the webbing that might suggest otherwise?
Nope.
I know you said there's, like, water, so, you know, we're walking through water, I'm assuming.
Yeah,
but I
you
don't
guys
see
are kind of
any...
sloshing through. This is like a giant pipe.
Okay.
But
right.
yeah, there's no, well, let's do a roll.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, there's nothing. So you guys managed to get through this long. Well, at the end of this tunnel, there is there's another. Basically, it looks like a doorway. It looks similar to what it looked like at the other end. And it looks like this end was just left open because I don't think they assumed you guys would be able to get through the first door. So they just left this one open. And from there, like similarly to the other end, 3 directions, forward, left, and right.
Anything, any footprints or anything on the ground that we can see that would indicate which direction the person went in? So
there isn't really a place for footprints because it's still just like the bottom of these pipes are water that's running.
I thought maybe there'd be some sludge or mud or something.
Do I
like, dislodged or anything like? Yeah, is there any way of looking for a sign?
Yeah, I was gonna say, is there any markings on the wall?
That would be another thing. Maybe we can do 2 separate.
Well, okay, so with Zenrol's 17, you do find some markings on the wall, mentioning to go forward, and you see a marking for the Thieves Guild under that.
Yeah, just regular Thieves Guild or the Assassin?
Just regular Thieves Guild. Or rather, it's not just yes, basically in Thieves Can, it says safe for Thieves Guild this way.
Okay. I'm going to let the party know.
Mm-hmm.
FYI, it says safe for Thieves Guild. Does not include y'all. Okay.
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 All right. Well, I'm going to let the party know. FYI, it says safe for Thieves Guild. Does not include y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. but we can continue walking forward if you'd like.
You're thieves?
Hell, it might not even be safe for me.
Zagok looks at you and raises kind of an eyebrow. You're Thieves Guild?
Yeah. That's what the sign says.
Well, but you said you're part of the Thieves Guild. Well, that's what you implied.
Not here in town. I thought everybody was a connection, and apparently I'm wrong because we got attacked, so...
Well, I mean... Okay. I mean, this...
Was it... No, go ahead.
Oh, well, I mean, Gandurren's insular. That's... Even in places like Lilypen. Like, you might be part of the Thieves Guild or Assassin's Guild or whatever, but if nobody knows you, they don't give a shit who you are.
Yeah, I figured that out.
William took your money, didn't he?
Yeah, didn't give me shit for it.
Yeah, no.
I about beat his face into that dirty-ass bar counter.
Zagok just kind of, like, chuckles and is like, yeah. I've seen that happen a couple of times. Like, people come into town and they think they're all hard and shit, and William's just like, yeah, give me money, I'll tell you information. And then he just takes it. And that's just the funniest thing I've ever seen. It's great.
I was friendly enough. I thought, like you said, I figured, you know, if you knew the language, knew the way around, you could get help, but...
Well, you're also...
Anyway.
You're not one of them.
Not here.
Anyway, what? I'm sorry.
Wonderful little chat we're having, but I can sniff him out if you'd like to have a tiger with you for the next hour.
Let's get closer. Let's get closer.
Can you be a lion?
I can do it twice more. I've never seen a lion. Show me a lion and I can do it.
It'd be cooler if you were a lion.
It'd be cooler if you shut up.
Okay,
so, are we going?
Yeah.
I mean, I fucking guess. Lead the way, tiger!
I'm walking forward. It's probably, like, Fionn and I, like, next to each other if we can fit, but...
so you guys can probably walk 2 by 2. The pipes, they're big. They're probably, they're probably 10 feet wide. And, since you know thieves can't, and you got that one roll, you can follow these signs. Like, probably, you guys are down there for a minute. But you can follow these signs all the way up to a ladder that leads up.
All right. Is there any signage around the ladder at all?
Well, the only signage says safe for Thieves Guild up.
Good thing I'm not a
Do I have a rough idea maybe where this might be? Like where we might be located?
Give me an intelligence check.
Okay.
Zarga, do you know where we are?
He's like, well, I'm not all that good with directions, but I can... Give me 1 second.
What'd you tell me to...
A raw intelligence check.
Just intelligence? It'll be another 17.
Another 17? Oh, shit!
Yeah.
What I will tell you with a 17 is you are somewhere in Lilypen.
Somewhere in Lilypen, okay. I wasn't sure if maybe, like, my mental brain or something. Okay.
Well, unless you have... The only way you would immediately be automatically able to tell is if you had that feat. Keen mind.
Oh, yeah. Okay. No, I don't have that feat. I like that feat. That would be great. Probably better for wizards.
Is Lilypen the nicer?
No,
it's closer to the gate. And
Lilypen is. So Bayberry is the nicer suburb district. Lilypen is basically the slums.
Right, and Lilypen
is it Lilypen then Bayberry?
Yes,
and then the bridge into the city.
The causeway.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
I am gonna say, did we see any other routes while we were walking that potentially could lead us out other than this spot?
I mean, yeah, there were a bunch of other exits that were again, the sewers here are no less labyrinthine than the sewers were in Gandurren City.
Okay.
But this was the only one that had any markings.
Yeah. All right, friends, sibling, we are here. Would we like to gear up for a potential fight? Because I have a feeling we're going to go up and we are not going to be all that well.
I'm ready.
I'm already on the ladder.
DM, I did have a question.
Yes.
With the court thing, did I get a short rest or no?
You did not.
Okay, cool. Just wanted to make sure. When they were deliberating, I didn't get a short rest, so.
Sorry, friends.
Oh.
It's fine. We can do this. We've wasted enough time. Or Keithan, I've wasted enough time.
What time of day is it? I'm realizing it's getting on.
It's the evening. It's starting to get dark.
Yeah.
Okay.
Lead on.
Okay.
I guess I'm gonna start climbing up this ladder.
Okay, you start
checking my way up for tricks. The usual thief roguey thing, making sure there's no I don't know, trick steps or traps or something.
Okay. Give me an investigation check on the
ladder, the door, all of the above. Okay. Hey! Was that a 6? Yeah, that's a 6. You said investigation?
Yep.
It'll be a 22.
22, there are no traps.
Yeah. Cool beans.
Okay, so you guys...
I'm gonna...
You lift up on the manhole, and you peer in. You don't immediately see anything.
Do I hear anything? Where is you said it's a manhole? I'm not inside a building thing.
No, you are inside. You are lifting up a manhole, but you are inside. You can see walls around.
Okay. All right, I guess I'll move it out of the way and continue looking around.
You can hear.
What is it?
You can hear light humming from another room.
Super close by.
From another room. But a room close by, nonetheless.
Okay. I guess I'm gonna further my way. As long as I don't see any, I guess I'll come out of the manhole and start to usher people up quietly.
Okay. Everybody give me a stealth check.
Oh boy. Seven.
Oh no. Don't tell me
sorry. That. I just
it's okay.
Know very well.
It's okay. I got a 25.
11.
Okay.
Oh.
So you guys
15.
are... Huh?
15.
15, and what did you get, Fionn?
A 7. Maybe it's all of us overall, though.
That's weird. Yeah. It could be like that. Maybe.
Sometimes
we'll see if this Chad fellow, I'm calling him Chad now.
Wow.
If he,
okay.
I'm kidding.
Raises the group average.
Zargok.
Zagok, yeah.
Keithan.
I personally like Chad, but yeah.
No, I don't like
Carefully
Chad.
Okay,
chose
just
this
because
person and just
Zagok
giving
is
him
a
shit.
Chad, I may or may not have made him to.
Keithan was agonizing over this decision. We're just giving him shit.
I fully
Who's
support
this
you guys
asshole?
giving me shit over it. I appreciate it.
I was just suspicious
bring
of
him
him. I
for?
don't like. I'm not 100% trustworthy of this man.
That is the right
should be, or
move.
should be. Mhm.
Yeah.
Even though he's trying to flex on me.
Mhm.
I mean, he tries to flex on everybody. It don't matter.
Yeah, he probably hasn't
Equal
seen
opportunity.
or
These puppies
Trying.
are rated E for everyone.
I love him so much.
love it.
I'm such a sucker.
Okay,
I love bad pickup lines.
Just kill me now.
so
I
you-
dare him to use that on me.
so
I would love to sit back and just see what happens.
you guys are climbing up this ladder, and as you're doing it, Keithan's foot kind of slips on one of the rungs and like kicks Zagok in the face, and he's like, ah! Why?
Great.
Sorry. I wasn't expecting to be kicked in the face. But otherwise, you guys are pretty quiet. Is what he does.
Okay, is there a door?
Roll
Yeah,
the
look,
one.
while they're coming up, I'm gonna look around.
So the room is pretty bare. Well, actually, no. Inside the room, you seem to be in some kind of storeroom. Around you, there's pretty bare shelves. A couple apples in there. Couple barrels. Not a whole lot, but you still hear humming coming from outside the only door in the room.
Okay. Okay, coming outside. Only door.
Does it sound like a human, like a person's voice kind of vocal humming, or is it like the humming of a thing like machinery or something?
It's a vocal humming. You hear.
Kind of cheerful?
Is there any way to like look underneath the door, around the door? Like,
Yeah, you can if you give me an investigation check. But as you're doing that, Zakok is like, because you guys are probably in like maybe a 15-foot room, and it's kind of a tight fit. Zakok is like,
yeah.
Look, I'm a little smushed here.
Up. Shut up.
You don't have to be so fucking
talking.
rude about it. Oh my god. You don't have to be so fucking talking. I did. Okay, you know what?
I'm gonna put my hand over his mouth.
Thank you. And I'm just gonna like nod at Gnarl, going, because you know Gnarl and I have done this multiple times.
Him squint his eyes. He...
I squint my eyes back at him. You can squint more.
Oh, are you guys gonna have a squint off? It's adorable. They have a squint off as Zenrol is trying to investigate under the door.
Yeah,
Give me that investigation check.
Okay, so I rolled a 12, but with my investigation makes it an 18.
Okay, so you listen and you kind of like look under the door and you see a pair of feet, that are just kind of like
Right
walking
outside.
back and forth.
Okay. All right, they're not standing stationary in front of the door, just walking back and forth.
Yeah. At this point, Zagok like kind of rolls his eyes and just like and moves forward and just punches the kind of punches the door open, and well, he's got your
I'm gonna
hand over his mouth, and he's like,
kill him.
"You're under arrest!" And then
What do you say?
"You're under arrest!" And
my God.
there's only one person in the room. the person in the room like jumps and is like, oh my god, and turns around, and
what are you doing?
Is wearing they're wearing kind of it's a woman wearing kind of an old but nice looking sexy dress, and turns around and is like, oh my god, wait, Zagok?
What are you doing?
And Zagok, who still has Zenral's or Gnarl's mouth over his, or has Gnarl's hand over his mouth, is like, Stacy?
What?
I'll remove my hand.
And so yeah, they look like they know each other. The woman, who is a beautiful human woman, is like, Zagok, what the fuck are you doing in my storeroom? And he's like, Sierra's down there. And she's like, oh really? You're just hanging out in the sewers now? Is that what you're doing now? He's like, yeah. Hang out in the sewers now. What? It's not a big deal.
What kind of room are we in?
You guys are in a.
What the fuck is happening?
You guys are in a dumpy looking kitchen.
Oh, that's right. Sorry, you said that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna look at this Stacy woman and say, where did we pop out of? What is this establishment?
The storeroom of the Greasy Owl.
That's what I thought.
Great.
Did you see, and I'm gonna just, oh no, maybe I shouldn't. Has anyone come out of this hole recently other than...
Well, I mean, not in the past 10 minutes I've been in here. I was kind of busy earlier. Not in here. And he's like, Zagok, like, nods, and he's like, yeah, you are popular. And she's like, yeah, I am.
Ah, right.
I didn't know Billiam, okay. Good for Billiam running the establishment.
I haven't seen Billiam in
Still
a while,
mad
though.
at him. No?
No. Hasn't come out of his office.
How long?
Of his office. When folks come out of the storeroom, where do they usually go?
I've never seen anyone come out of the storeroom, so I don't know.
Oh.
I'm not typically in the kitchen, but honestly, never coming back in here again. I just wanted to make some fucking tea.
In the kitchen?
Normally it's Billiam. He likes making snacks. That's like it's kind of like a hobby of his. He always comes up with like these weird snacks. But I don't know, I was really hungry and he hadn't been up in a while, so
I can't say I want to talk to Billiam again. I say to Zenral.
Yeah.
Is there only one door out of the kitchen?
But I have a feeling, I have a sneaky suspicion something may have happened.
Well, there's one closed door and then there's one open entrance. That seems to be to the open entrance seems to be to the bar. Mm-hmm. I'm sorry, there are 3 entrances. Or 3 exits. One has there's one closed door. Or 2 closed doors. I'm sorry. And then one open entrance that seems to be to the bar where you saw Billiam. Back the first time you met.
Stacy, ma'am. Yeah, I was gonna ask which one's his office?
That one, I believe. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you for your help. What's the other one lead to?
Upstairs, the rooms.
Oh, right.
Oh, you get your own personal access to the kitchen. That's nice.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's easier access because, like, sometimes we come down here and we don't want to see customers.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Do not blame you.
She looks at Zagok. You haven't come around in a while. He's like, yeah, I've been busy at school and stuff. I won the culinary final. And she's like, oh, did you? Wow, congratulations. Yeah, I made a delicacy from my hometown.
So yeah, should we go check out on Billiam?
Yeah, I was watching Z to see if they were gonna.
That's where they can chat if someone stays with him. I don't still trust him. I'll go. I don't want to, but I'm gonna go knock on Bill's door to see if he's there.
Okay.
I'm following Zenral.
Okay.
For a snack in the kitchen while we're doing this because I'm stressed.
Yeah, there's snacks in the kitchen. There's some cheese. There's some bread. Snack. Yeah.
Grab me some. Keithan will stay with Zagok.
Yeah. All right.
Well, I mean, if you guys are
he's
just
your
chilling,
charge now.
Yeah, he's just like, well, I mean, if you were looking for a snack, I guess I could whip something up real quick. You know, we're in the kitchen and everything. And she's like,
sure.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Why don't you do that right now? Sounds like a good plan.
No problem. I don't know why they're so mean. Like, I've been nothing but helpful. So Zenral and Gnarl go to the door, and you knock on it.
Yep.
There's no answer.
Politely just rapping at the door.
No answer.
William!
I don't think they're
I'd
gonna
like to have a
answer.
chat. Yeah, I don't think so
grab
either.
the doorknob and open it.
Okay, you grab the doorknob and you open it, and inside is a dumpy little office. There's a desk, there's a bunch of papers on the desk, and then there's one weirdly fancy looking rolly chair that's in there, but it is turned away.
Turned away.
Oh no.
Mm-hmm.
Hello? Inside.
No answer.
William.
Walking towards the spitty chair.
I'm gonna lean across the table and see if I can spin his chair around.
As I'm sure you could have guessed, there is not an alive body in this chair.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, there is a dead Billiam.
Stacy,
hon.
Stacy, dear, you don't have a boss anymore.
I what? What?
Your boss is dead.
How? Oh, I'm not there.
Well, I mean, you are. They're yelling into the kitchen where you are.
Yeah, Keithan goes at that to go investigate the body.
What does it look like? Yeah.
I
want to see how long it seems it's been dead.
Okay, so let me paint you the picture. He's like head leaning against the back of the chair, throat cut. Give me, for the people that want to know how long, give me a medicine check.
I want to look at all the papers on the desk, look through drawers.
I'll do a medicine check as well as Keithan.
Okay, and if you want to look through the papers, give me an investigation check. What did you get, Keithan?
9.
A 9? Okay, his throat was cut. He probably died from bleeding out.
Unable to discern how long.
I got a natural 20.
On investigation? Okay.
For 26. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. That's good. So you are just busily just looking through these papers, and
I'm ignoring the body. I knew exactly what we were gonna find when we walked in here, so I'm just immediately looking through papers and yeah.
Okay. So as you are looking through these papers, you find 2 pieces of paper. One of which has a circle around an address and a little emblem of the Assassin's Guild. Yet there's another paper that you see that is interesting. That is another address, and it says B ?
And there's nothing in the drawer.
There's some money in the drawers.
That's what I figured. I'll just take the money out and go give it to Stacy and go, I think this is yours now.
Okay. How much gold did you how much money did you pay Billiam?
Ooh, I'd have to go back. but I think it was only like, hold on. I'm gonna mute this while I shuffle through my paper.
While Z is doing that, Stacy is like, I don't have a boss. Oh my god! Ah! And it is like, and immediately leaves the room. To which Zagok follows her in and is like, oh, gross. Oh man, William was a fun guy. This sucks.
I'm just gonna keep an eye on Stacy. See how she's doing.
Stacy's like,
for her.
Stacy is like sitting down. Is like, I need a second. Fuck.
All right, I'll get her a cup of water or something. Get her a glass of tea.
Yeah, she'll sip on the tea, and Zagok is like, well, fuck.
Hey, Zagok.
Yeah, what's
Do you
up?
know if Billiam had any seconds? Like second in his command that would handle his business?
I know. Okay, so I understand you would assume that I'm like a regular here because like I know Billiam and like me and Stacy like had a thing, and she's like, it was one time. Come on.
I don't care about you and Stacy. I'm asking about Lily Penn.
Oh my god.
You
okay, the short answer is no, I don't fucking know. I was here, I've been here like twice, okay? And Stacy is...
Stacy.
Yeah?
Are there other folks? How many other folks are here, and who else is here?
There's 5 other girls, a couple guys.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Billiam, he was kind of private with a lot of the stuff he did, but I think... Well, there is... Ashley. She seemed really close. She could probably do something. I'm not, like, I don't know.
Alright. Is she here? Is she here today?
Ashley, she's... I'm not sure, actually. But... I do know where she lives if she's... I don't think she's here, but I can tell you where she lives. If you want, I don't...
Sure. Are you thinking she could maybe perhaps know more, or just that maybe she's the one to sort of keep things running now that Billiam's not around?
Yeah, I think she'll probably be the one to take over here. She was best with numbers.
Okay.
You know...
speak with her, I don't think, but...
someone who can help. By best with numbers, I mean she's the only one out of all of us that knows how to read.
That's fair.
Education isn't...
Right, well, I'm glad there's someone who can sort of take care of everyone, at least temporarily.
I don't know how much. I'd have to...
Well,
I don't know how much money.
We'll say like 2 gold. So you give...
I think it was a few... I want to say it was some... Not... Well, maybe it was a gold. I don't know.
Well,
I think it was a couple gold.
Okay. So the money you gave Billiam was what was in the...
It's in the drawer.
Was in the drawer, yeah.
I'm still giving it to her.
Okay. Thanks. Yeah. I appreciate that, I guess.
It's yours.
Thank you.
I'm gonna look at the papers that I have in my... Try to study it, memorize it. Is there anything weird about it?
So, there aren't anything weird about it. So what you can surmise, I guess, from the one that has the Assassin's Guild logo on it is like this looks to be like maybe a safe house for people that were followers of Atha, that they can go there and be safe. The other address, it just seems to be a place in a town to the south.
Can I check the other closed door as well? See what is...
Yeah, the other closed door is a staircase upstairs.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Wow, what am I... I'm like forgetting stuff I already know.
It's okay.
Sorry.
Okay.
I'll go upstairs and
right.
just peek around the hallway.
You hear
looks odd or strange up there.
There's nothing necessarily that looks odd or strange, but you definitely hear some fun noises.
You cut out, but I can imagine what you said.
You definitely hear some fun noises.
That's what I thought you said. Okay, I'll head back down.
Yeah. I will look at.
Say that one more time.
Maybe not. I don't. I was trying to decide if I want Zargok or not.
You're cutting in and out.
Zargok.
It said, yeah, if I wanted to talk to him or not, but I don't know yet. What is he doing?
He has gone back to making snacks. He's actually on a plate. He has several like he's assembled like these little snacks that have like crackers, then some like cheese, and then a grape.
Excellent.
I made some sad snacks. I'll be honest, the only way I've ever been taught to deal with sad shit is, like, stop being a little bitch about it. But I know objectively that is not the right way to go about this. So I made sad snacks. Also, you asked me to make food.
I think that's actually an excellent choice. Thank you.
Keithan will take, like, two or, because I imagine they're small.
Yeah.
Okay, so Keithan grabs, like, two or so and just, like, kind of shoves them in their mouth. And then, like, turns
There's
around.
There's a toothpick in those.
And munches on those and just kind of waits for a little bit just to make sure there's no weird feeling after the food.
There's no weird feeling. There's no particularly good feeling either.
Okay, yeah, essentially just making sure there's no sort of poison with the food or, yeah.
I don't understand why you guys are so suspicious of me. You chose for me to come here.
We are suspicious of everyone.
I didn't say shit.
It is not just you. Don't worry.
Well, I'm pretty sure Z specifically has been like, I don't trust you, like, specifically has said that.
Oh.
Keep an eye on you.
You're right.
Yeah.
I don't trust you. I don't trust anybody. Except for Gnarl.
He's like,
true.
I can vouch, yeah.
Yeah, we can vouch for that.
Okay. Hey, Stacy, here's some sad snacks. And she's like, thanks, Zagog. He's like,
sorry, Stacy, about this.
Oh, sorry.
And he puts his hand on her shoulder and he's like, I'm sorry your boss got murdered.
Get her a greeting card.
Do they have those? Do they have those?
Dave.
I'm not a words guy.
Hallmark, the local Hallmark. Can I go out and look at the main room in the bar area and see what's happening out there?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's like a couple people out there. And actually,
anybody look extra shady?
Nobody looks extra shady, but Zagok actually follows you out now that people are like kind of eating the snacks. And he looks outside the window and is like, wait, do you see that? And he like points out the window.
What's that?
And he points, he's like, there's a grate over there. And there is Mr. Pendleton. The guy that eats the food.
Oh, right.
I bet he knows things. Unless
like
people know lots of... Yeah.
I bet, well, he's just like, and if, like, I mentioned a second ago, if you notice, there's a grate right next to him. He might have heard, if the people we were following were talking, he might have heard something.
Do you want to go, should we go chat with him?
Yeah.
Yes.
You know him.
Yeah. I do know him.
Keithan will grab the rest of the plate of food. Like, Stacy got some, but then, like, just kind of grab the food to take it out to the old man. Persuasion.
Oh, nice.
Yes, yes.
Oh, it's not generosity. It's just, I was like, oh, that's a nice idea. Oh, you're not. You're just, yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so, so he goes outside and there's the old man, and he's like, oh, Zagok, it's very nice to see you again. I'm really happy about the meal that you made, by the way. It was absolutely delicious. And Zagok is like, I only made it because I knew you'd like it, okay? It's fine. And he's like, hey, you didn't happen to hear any, like, weird shit in the sewer, did you? And he's
maybe
like,
in the last couple hours ago.
And Hubert was like, well, I mean,
he then
like,
bends down with a plate of food.
Oh, thank you. And he, like, takes the tray from you and is like, oh.
Zagok makes these as well.
Oh, I could tell. Thank you, Zagok. And Zagok is just like, you know, I just made them because somebody killed old Billiam. And he's like, someone killed Billiam? Oh my god! Well, I mean, I guess we're probably better off for it. Everybody was like, you know, the forger, gotta, you know, now there's no more forger, I guess. And Zagok's like, I mean, I guess, but and then he's like, we all know it wasn't actually because of the forger that they locked down. And Mr. Pendleton was just like, yeah, but, you know, maybe they'll have less excuses now. And the old man is just like, well, like, maybe 20 minutes ago, I assume you guys talking, but...
Right.
Because...
This would have been quite a bit before that.
Yeah.
A couple hours.
He takes another bite.
The person who did away with Billiam might have just come out the front door. You never know.
He takes another one. He's probably gone through like 4 at this point.
We'll just wait patiently.
A monk gentleman, perhaps with a diamond in their forehead that glowed a little gold.
Right, black robes. Somebody in black robes.
I didn't really see anyone come out of there, but you know what? I did hear stuff inside the grate before. Now that I've got some food in my belly, my brain, it's working a lot better now. Thank you, Zagok. And Zagok's like, whatever. Yes, I heard them. I think they were arguing about a place to go. One said, I believe something about, you know, the master would like to hear about something that happened, and that they likely would need to hear about it and decide where to go from there. But then the other voice said, no, they should go to a safe house and lay low there for a while for the heat, they said.
Right. And this was coming out of the sewers.
Mm-hmm. Do you know ultimately what they had decided, possibly?
No, not really. They were just arguing about it, and, well, one said, did you get the flute? And the other said, yes, of course I got the flute. One of them was very rude, to the other.
Oh, of course. Right, of course. I forgot there's 2 of them. Because he saved the other fellow, Gerald.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Gerald.
Might have been it.
That's a nice
What's
name. That? Yeah, Gerald. I said, oh, Gerald, that's a nice name. I like it.
Well, it is.
Very fancy
As
sounding.
Pendleton.
Oh, thank you.
So, I like him. So they might have just... What would be the point of off in Billiam and then going back into the...
Loose ends?
You remember... Gerald gave up Billiam during their interview. And... And so... And who's the first person you guys wanted to talk to? You know? I guess, well, you know, or if you're, you know, thinking about it, just... He mentioned Billiam was his fixer. Or they mentioned Billiam was their fixer. So...
They did.
Right. Keithan, in that meeting, what did they decide? I'll give Mr. Pendleton, like, a gold.
Okay. Oh,
for his information. Yeah.
Oh,
thank you for your information.
Wow.
Maybe this will get you a sleep off the ground or somewhere a little, but...
Oh, thank you. Well, I mean, I like sleeping on the ground. It's definitely bad for my back, but at the same time, though, it feels so free.
Yeah.
Not that all homeless people enjoy sleeping outside, mind you. That is not... You should
well, then
not...
maybe this will get you some food. Maybe this will get you some food.
I love food.
Yeah, we know you do.
Boy.
I'm gonna pull the party further away from good sir, from Mr. Pendleton.
Okay, Zagok will follow.
And I'll look at Keithan. Yeah, he's at the time he's part of our party. I'll look at Keithan and say, so what did they decide in that meeting? What
They chose to prosecute. Yeah, we're good.
We're good?
Yeah, we're good.
I wasn't sure if we had to go back and go get more things.
You know,
they gave a list of like 5 individuals. Said I could only pick one. I picked this one.
Well, you're good. I'm not blaming you. I'm not.
You know, actually,
he's right there.
Speaking of which, you know, it might be, you know, I'm not like a smart strategery kind of guy, you know, but I think it might be a good idea to let the city council know that they're like gone.
Yeah, they're not gone. So, and I'm gonna turn back to the party.
Wait, they're not? Why won't they be gone?
Listening. Listen.
Shh. Quietly. Thanks, everyone.
Sir, thank you. The adults are
You've been great help. You've been a great help so far, Zach.
Okay, well, the only thing I wanted to add was that, you know, maybe the mage lady could cast a spell to talk to Billiam.
What do you mean?
Well,
do you know what kind of magic Roja had?
Huh?
Do you know what kind of magic Roja
studied? Actually, I don't know what kind of magic Roja does. Maybe even Grenda, though. She's like a cleric lady. Yeah, she's a cleric. You know, clerics can talk to dead people sometimes, right?
I see.
So maybe, I don't know, maybe Billiam knows stuff.
Maybe, right. But the longer, that's where my catch-22 is. I guess that would be helpful, though, if we bring what's-her-face back here. Juno. Let her know her forgery problem has been taken care of. Maybe we could get that 200 gold she promised.
Seems less urgent at the moment, but I think we should do that after we're done.
But it is proof, and they could talk to Billiam, maybe get some information out, and confirm maybe the direction they went. Although I do have this piece of paper that has safe house information on it.
Aha, that's what we're talking about. Okay.
Yeah.
I'd say we should maybe put a pin in those other things, which will be of use to us, but right now time is of the essence.
That's kind of where I was at too, but he brought up a point of talking to Billiam after Billiam.
I think we know pretty
much.
Does that
speaking stone still work? I don't know how much more information they would give. Your speaking stone thingy.
There's 24
Juno
hours.
Still has it, yeah?
Oh, yeah, we'd have to sleep. It is restart at dawn. So
I'd say we have a pretty good guess of what happened to Billiam at this point.
Yeah, you know.
Well, I mean, but Billiam might have heard something from them before he died.
That's what I'm also
like. Did they just immediately murder him, or were they like, "Hello, Billiam"? You know, like in the books.
Just that we've right, and give a whole monologue. It's just that we've wasted not wasted, but we've taken a couple hours already, and I think that the extra time it would take to get back to the city and have somebody come out and interview him, even if we're not even sure that somebody can do that,
and we're not even sure these guys are even at. Right. I'll pull out this piece of paper.
Where
and
is
you
this?
said
that
add.
Well, okay, so these two places are in opposite directions.
Mm-hmm.
And they are in different cities.
So we'd have to follow. See, I didn't know that. I thought maybe the safe house was close by.
Well, I mean, the only safe house you know of in the city would have been the Greasy Owl, and that seems to have been compromised.
Yeah.
I think it may be time for me to go follow my nose a little bit and see if I can figure out which way to go.
Okay.
Yeah, but ultimately we may have to go back to the city and let them know what we found, and then collect my stone, collect Tam, and get out of here.
Right. All right. Can you help me with this grate?
Yeah.
We're gonna go back through the sewer? We can't just...
I'm going to... hold on. I'm going to. Just need help lifting the grate up.
Okay.
Jeez.
Lifting.
You guys lift up the grate. I'm not gonna make you.
All right. I'll go down. I want to go down there and turn into... Let's do a wolf.
Okay. Are you trying to catch sense?
Tiger?
Because, okay, yeah, you can give me a perception check.
Let's do wolf. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to just sniff around and see if I can figure out. It sounds like Pendleton heard something coming up from this grate, so there might have been down here. Now we're cooking with gas.
Well, okay, so what I can tell you is, like, Pendleton also heard your voices in the grate. So, from that you can probably glean that they went this way to get to the storeroom.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's fine, because I wasn't sniffing my way down here when I came through last, so. 22.
22, so there aren't any new scents that would have led elsewhere. Like, it looks like they came straight from where you guys went upstairs. Or up to the place. Like,
okay.
I'll say what I will give you is that, like, all the police and the guard are all focused on the inside of Gandurren. As far as anybody knows, there's no way out of Gandurren right now. So they could have just come
up to the street and walk off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I will attempt to clamber back up. I know, I'm a wolf. It's gonna be awkward.
I don't think
Maybe
you
guys
can.
You have to tie some ropes.
Yeah, I don't think you guys can physically do that.
A dog can climb a ladder. It's just not easy. Yeah, they can do it though.
Okay, give me a dexterity check.
Okay. Okay. 12.
You managed to do it with great difficulty.
Probably look ridiculous climbing it.
Yeah, no, you definitely look silly. And Zagok is like, what?
Okay, I'll shake my head at Zeneral, and then I'm gonna start snorkeling around the street.
Okay.
The doorway of the tavern, and yeah.
So I'll let you keep your perception check, and like their scent is leading out of town.
Okay, I'm gonna sort of point in that direction to Zeneral.
That's kind of what I figured.
Yeah, if they left town, we should probably tell the council that.
Yeah, we're gonna have to go back into town. We're getting back in the sewer though. They're not gonna let us through that gate.
Why not? We were inside.
We're inside, and then we magically appear outside.
Well, yeah, and then we get to tell them, hey, there's a secret sewer way under here that you guys should probably know about.
Yeah. I'd rather just not deal with them and go directly to the source. Get back in the sewer.
I mean, cool. Whatever, you guys.
The captain of the gate was one of the individuals that was put forth as selection.
Oh, he wasn't nice either.
Yeah, I didn't choose him for that very reason. So, but
yeah, that guy's kind of a dick.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah. All right, back inside we go. Come on, Fionn. I know you're still a pup. I know. I'll help you down the stairs. It's fine.
Do you want to stay a dog? Are you like one of those furry kind of people that are like more into being an animal than like a person?
I like don't want to go in. I'm going to sort of at general, and I'm going to take off and follow that scent a little ways and see what I can find out. Sorry guys, bye!
Okay, well, I mean...
This is a really useful form, and I just want to see if I could get anything else from along that path that they took.
Okay, well, I mean...
You guys can go if you want. I know I couldn't communicate that to you.
I mean, I kind of get it. I would
yeah.
wait. Yeah.
Alright, yeah, Zarok's gonna be like, so are they just gonna go? Or are they just, like, leaving?
She'll be back. She'll be back.
Okay.
She's probably just trying to get a little bit of a... I mean, I have an address, but...
Okay, so what I will say is, like, you can run off to where there's a fork in the road. And, the scent you can follow is south.
Okay. And pretty much that direction and something funny along the way.
Yeah. Oh, wait, I'm sorry, say that one more time?
Oh, just wanted to see if there's anything funny, if they stopped anywhere.
Not that you can see.
If one of the two, like, went in a different, just...
Yeah.
Yeah. Scouting.
Well, I mean, you learned which way they were going. So, like, there's two addresses, both in different, both in opposite directions.
I know. I just wanted to see if there's anything else funny that happened, but it sounds like there wasn't, so great.
No.
Okay. So, yeah, I'll do that for probably 50 minutes out that way and then come back.
Okay. Right. So,
I don't know if they're waiting for me. You guys don't have to. It's up to you.
Dagok is flirting with Stacy.
Yeah, that's fine. He can flirt with her. As long as it's not me.
He winks at you. I know you're kind of like an asshole, but, like, I'm into it.
Yeah. Sorry. In all honesty, you wouldn't be able to handle this, so...
Okay, well, you didn't...
Keep flirting with Stacy. She likes you.
Stacy doesn't like me that much.
For a pretty penny, she will.
Okay, yeah, I don't have... all my money's tied up in fucking student loans right now, okay?
Sucker for you for going back to...
I'm 60,000 gold in debt right now. No, that's not... That's not a thing.
All right.
This is a fantasy land where people don't have to go into debt for a fucking education.
Real life, though. Fionn, did you turn back? I know, right? I hate it here.
A magic fantasy land where you don't have to go into debt
like
for education.
20 minutes of being a wolf, probably. So
okay, so you're just gonna... Alright, you're just gonna stay with us in wolf form, and we're gonna walk back through the sewers back into the city.
That's nice of you. Okay.
Yeah, definitely waited.
That's nice of you.
Let's go.
Okay, you guys can follow that, follow the, back into the city.
Yep.
do we want to meet with the council tonight, or do we want to wait to do that for next game?
Should we probably finish up the day?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. No problem.
So we can
actually,
I don't know if we're gonna head back to the tavern or where we're gonna stay tonight, but
that's actually perfect. I would love to. That is actually the perfect plan, because
maybe somebody could give us free beds.
Because going to maybe somebody has another vision. Who knows?
Uh-oh.
So, you guys head back to the council, and well, actually, so
I go back to Juno.
You go back to Juno? Okay, so you guys go back to Castle Gandurren, and you guys go to more like the security part. I want to, like, I guess jail-y parts, because that's where Juno would be as one of the captains, or as one of the leaders of Gandurren security. She's like, "Oh, you're back! Did you find anything?" She looks at Zagok and's like, "Hey," and Zagok's like, "Hey, nice to meet you. I'm Zagok Stormshaker." And she's like, "I know who you are."
I just roll my eyes as he's like introducing himself. Yeah. I'll look at Juno and say, "Yeah, we found some information. One, you have a secret tunnel underneath your bridge leading into town from this particular sewer into the Greasy Owl."
As soon as you say that, Juno is just like, "I'm sorry, excuse me.
Yeah.
What the fuck did you just say to me?"
We told you have a Thieves Guild problem. Yeah.
There's a tunnel under the causeway.
Mm-hmm.
And it goes a couple other places as well. It links up in the sewers. And
it definitely does.
The Greasy
Owl
and a couple of other directions as well.
Also,
okay.
Your forgery. Hold on, I'm not finished.
Oh, you got more to tell me, thanks! Besides the fact that there is a fucking smuggle hole in the fucking sewers. Okay, keep going.
Yeah.
You're not
your
grateful for the information, because we don't have to.
No, just keep going. I just, I'm trying not to have a fucking heart attack right now. Just keep going.
I'm sorry, I'm just letting you know.
I'm happy.
Your forgery problem is currently taken care of, although someone could always pick it back up. So as you guys are fixing your city, maybe you can solve.
Wait, did you guys
that.
Wait. I have fucking questions.
He's dead.
Did you do
William? No, we came across him dead.
Then I don't have to pay you. Okay.
But you should, because I'm giving you all this info.
I'll think about it.
Okay.
You guys didn't show up when I asked you to show up.
We were busy following leads.
I was there.
What do you want from us?
I showed up.
I wanted what did I want from you
favor.
guys? What did I want from you guys? How about you guys fucking here?
Did we not help you though? Juno, we're trying.
We're doing nothing but help you.
Okay.
Calm down.
You should really check your blood pressure.
Deep breaths. You should.
Anyway,
to help Juno.
Forger dead. Smuggle hole in my city. What else? You got any other fucking news for me?
Yeah, we are pretty sure we know the direction they're going.
Okay, that's good. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah. You could potentially get a cleric to talk to Billiam, and he may give you some information.
Oh, I fucking hate dealing with the church, but okay.
I mean, we would be more than happy to take them possibly in the morning now. I mean, I hate walking across often.
Well, but I mean, okay, so you guys don't have to. Well, okay, there's a fucking dead body in Lilypen. Like, that happens a lot, but we'll have someone bring him here. Because that's what we're supposed to. Well, no, that's what we're supposed to do. That's our fucking job. We have a morgue.
Well, your city really seems to be backwards, so I really wasn't sure.
Well, I mean,
That's perfect. That's fine.
So
but that would be great. So thank you.
The background of the greasy owl.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Oh, I fucking hate it there. I'll make Gorn do it.
Send somebody else, maybe.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. I'll make Gorn do it.
And also, can I have my stone back?
Oh, yeah, fine. There you go.
Thank you. And I'll hand it to Gnarl.
And
so we can try to pursue him in the morning, but I think we're going to have to rest. It's getting late.
Yeah. Well, okay, that's fine. Well, I talked it over. If you guys did decide to stay the night, I talked it over. There's extra rooms at the Culinary Academy. We don't have places in our guild houses to sleep, but
that would be amazing.
Grenda's Sarfok on was the word I'm thinking of, offered. So you guys can sleep there for the night if you want.
She's very
I need
kind.
to get Tam.
We would love to do that. We're going to grab Tam, and then that would be wonderful. Thank you so much, Juno.
Yeah,
we can talk to Billiam tomorrow morning if you'd like.
Yeah.
But we do need to head out kind of early to follow this trail. They already have a bit of a lead on us. Okay. Due to a meeting.
Okay. Well, okay. Look, let me meet with me tomorrow morning. We'll both talk to Billiam, and I'm going to talk it over with the Olgars. Also, if they're out of bounds in the city, then I can't follow them, but you can. So
yeah, we got it.
I'm gonna talk it over with House Olgar tonight and see what we can spare. If you do catch them or maybe do something else to make them not a problem for us anymore ever. I'll see if I can
say we were. What kind of proof would you need?
Well, I mean, customarily it's a head.
Perfect.
So yeah, if you figure out a way to make them not a fucking problem for us, I'll see what I can do in fucking compensation.
No problem.
Okay. Also, the kid.
Good doing work.
The kid's still sleeping. He's fine. Though.
Yeah.
That's all right.
Do you wanna go grab him?
Yeah. I'll go grab Tam. And
okay.
I'll carefully pick him up so he won't wake up.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe. I don't know if I should roll for that, but
no, you don't have to roll for that. Tam is out for the count.
Okay.
Big brother.
He was out for the count.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Zagok is okay, well, I guess I'll just kind of walk you guys, because that's where I live, is where you're going.
Oh, after he, walks away, and everybody kind of follows, I want to look at Juno, and I go, can we not get this dumbass?
Look, you guys were the fucking ones that, you guys could have had Varney, okay? You guys were the one that chose... Well, okay.
I mean, he was nice
actually,
to
that is a good
the
question.
Lady. Yeah.
He actually was helpful to us because he knew a couple of folks, but I think for the next leg of the journey, some other skills may be more beneficial. Is there any way we could switch him out?
I mean, maybe you should talk to... Look, I can give you the list of the people that wanted to help. And you can talk to them in person. These are not pets. They're people.
Understood. Thank you.
So,
yes, thank you. Good.
I don't know what the fuck to tell you.
That's
and also
that's fine. That's all I wanted to know. Ugh.
Okay.
I think we all need to get a good night's rest because the stress levels in here are through the roof. Come on, let's go.
Is your Zen out of whack?
Oh my god.
So you guys
I need to meditate or some shit.
So you guys
meditate before bed.
Go to you guys go to the what's it called? You guys go to the Culinary Academy. Thank you. Sorry, I lost my words. You guys go to the Culinary Academy, and Grenda Sarfok is waiting for you, and she welcomes you warmly, and she's like, Oh, hello, Miss Keithan Rowe. It is very nice to see you again. Zagok, I trust you were helpful. And he's like, yeah, it was fucking helpful. I'm always helpful. And
I roll my eyes.
Nice to see you. Nice to see you, Miss Sarfok. Ms. Sarfok.
Thank you for allowing us a place to sleep.
Yes, you guys have all met Grenda.
Ben Michael was making us pies.
Double checking.
Yes.
Double checking. Yeah. Thank you.
Nice
to see you again.
I have rooms prepared for each of you. You'll have to it'll be 2 to a room, if that's all right. That's how our dormitories typically work together. And feel free to stay for breakfast. It's typical. Well, considering the place we're in, it's typically quite the affair. As the first meal of the day. And I'm sure each of you are very tired, so I can lead you up to your rooms, and
thank you. That's great.
If you have any questions, feel free to.
Is there a bite to eat we could have before we? I don't think we had some cheese and crackers, and that's about it.
Oh yes, of course. We do have some leftovers from dinner if in our stores if you'd like to try some. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Nara, if you want to stay with your sibling, I could room with Tam.
Yeah, I'll bring him in though.
Okay.
So yeah, you guys eat a little meal. And
does Tam wake up to have some?
Yeah, Tam wakes up. He's like, "Hey guys, you're back.
Hey Tam.
Is there food?"
Did you have a good nap? You feel better?
Yeah, a little bit. Not almost fuzzy.
Got some food in you.
Yeah, I'm real hungry. And you guys have a nice little dinner. It's very small. Zagok, since he Zagok and Grenda have like a quick talk, and Zagok is like, I can lead you guys to your room. She's got shit to do. And so he leads each of you he leads you guys to 2 rooms. First is the room with Fionn and Keithan, and then he leads Gnarl and Z to the second room, and he as he kind of falls behind a little bit, or falls into step a little bit with Z, and he's like, I don't see a lot of orcs around here often.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a really long time, and if you wanted, if you're not too tired, we could talk about some old recipes. From back home.
Yeah, I'm not the one that cooks, though. You'd have to talk to Gnarl about that.
Yeah, you might not. Well, I'm the one that cooks. Maybe you could tell me something that you really liked from back home, and I could make it for you for breakfast.
I'm going into the room and shutting the door to give them some privacy.
Thanks, but no thanks.
Are you sure? Because,
yeah.
I'm just saying, we could just have a conversation. I've got some cactus wine in my room. It's really good.
No thanks.
And you can, let your, you guys, seem really close. You could let your sibling have the room for once to themselves.
They tend to get the room to them, a room to themselves quite often. I'm good, though. I have to get up at the ass crack of dawn because I've got shit to do. But you have a good night. And I'm going to open the door and close it.
You hear a sigh from the other end. And
I'll look at Gnarl and go, he's up for the taking if you'd like. I don't want him.
I'm good. I'm really
talked
good.
about cooking and some cactus wine.
I don't really feel like doing
He's
the
not my type
right now, and I'm kind of tired.
Also,
Yeah,
I think you guys get the sense that maybe Gnarl is not exactly his type either.
Not his type, but he's not my type.
Oh ho. Okay, I'll remember
Couldn't
that.
handle me. Couldn't handle.
Okay. Well, I mean, you never know. Okay. And with that, you guys all go to sleep unless there's anything else you guys want to...
Nope.
Okay.
I won't go to sleep.
Okay.
Could I do a long rest, or should I wait in case some shit happens in the middle of the night?
No shit's gonna happen.
Oh, thank God.
And with that, that is the end of our 5th episode. That's all I have for today. Thank you guys for watching. Rox, you have stuff to say? Yes?
Yeah. Thank you so much for watching Ladies and Gentledice. If you sort of just joined at the end there, you can go ahead and catch up on what you missed. We're going to be uploading this episode to YouTube tomorrow, Monday morning. So it's always the Monday after the episode airs. We also rerun them on Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Pacific. And you can also catch up with all of our previous episodes. So there's 4 other episodes on our YouTube as well. It's Ladies and Gentledice. And Sundays, new episodes air on Sundays at 4 p.m. Pacific. Go ahead and follow us on Twitter at Gentledice and on Instagram, I believe, and YouTube at Ladies and Gentledice. And we're going to be working on a Discord and get that going soon. So go ahead and stay tuned. We'll announce that as soon as it's up. But thanks for joining us.
Yep, thank you for joining us. You guys have a great night. Bye-bye.
Bye.